Hello everybody, welcome to Thursday's live tarot readings. I hope everybody is doing great. Lilith, you just made me laugh something horrible. I just sent you an email. And hello to Alexis, hello to Jasmine also. So we're going to start this reading off. I'm going to go and start this off over here with, hold on, with Alexis. Okay, hold on. All right, so Alexis, let's start on over here. Okay. Of hard eyes, okay. Okay, let me go see what's going on if you should be worried about this person, okay? Let's go and do that. So we are with Alexis right now. How are you doing, Lilith? I have no idea what I sent you, seriously. My phone is kind of crazy between the English and the French, and I don't know what. It just does really, really weird stuff, and sometimes it sends out weird messages. So I don't know what I sent you. I have to go and look into the sent items, but I'm sorry for whatever it is. Let me go see over here. Alexis, should you be worried? What is going on? Yeah, and you're like, well, no doubt about it, because you're wondering what it, you know, what WTF, let me put it that way. I'll let you, I wrote you an email, Lilith. I'll let you know. So what I am getting over here is, I am getting some action. I am getting some expansion over here, but I don't feel like we're really doing anything. I feel like it's not really an opportunity that we want to grab onto right away. So I am going to tell you that yes, somebody is, no doubt about it, trying to make some moves upon him. Although he did reply to it, I don't believe that at this moment in time he is actually, I feel as though he's not actually ready to make that move. He doesn't want to make that move yet. So yeah, that's it. I get it. I mean, your mind just must have been just all over the place, Alexis, just not being able to sleep, wondering what the heck this was. Crazy night. What I can tell you is, at this moment, he is not thinking about moving towards somebody else. He's not wanting to move towards somebody else. He did reply back. I don't believe that he dislikes the person, but I don't believe that he actually likes the person neither. It is somewhat of a, how could we say? I feel like it's a courtesy. There you go. That's the word I'm looking for. A type of a message that we kind of just respond back. So this is what I'm going to say over here. I feel as though this is what is going on. So is there something going on between both of them? Him and her, no. Her, she is interested in him, though. I'm not going to lie about that one. That does seem to be a true. But he does not seem to want to make a move upon her. So, you know what? I say keep on spying, sweetie. Keep on checking this out. He's still waiting. That's what he's doing. He's still waiting, sweetie. Nothing is going on. You know, but I would still keep an eye out onto this lady over here, but he is not doing nothing at all. So I can tell you that, you know what, tonight you can sleep really, really well, and you can make up for all that sleep that you know, missed last night. Beautiful. Let me go and see our friend Jasmine over here, see what's going on with Jasmine. Hold on. Okay, so I believe, okay, this is Alexis. That is perfect. Jasmine, let's go and see. You actually sent 2 different emails, so I'm a little bit unsure, but anyways, I'll do both of them, okay? So we want to go see, why did Powell text you today after he stopped talking to you, and what is going on with that? Let's go and do that over here. So why did Powell text you today? Yeah. No, I don't feel like you should do that, Alexis. I know that you want to. I know that it would make you feel good. I know that it would make you feel better. But that being said, I feel like you're going to be meddling with his things. I feel like if she ends up saying anything to him or whatsoever, he's going to end up being upset at you, and you're going to be into, you know, somewhat of a problem there. So I'm going to say, as for the moment, since he is not interested in her, no worries to be. Take it one step at a time. Just, you know, let things be as it is. If he's not interested in her, there's really not a problem. So let's go and see over here, Jasmine. What is going on? Jasmine. So what is this going on with this text over here? Okay. What I can see over here is that we kind of want a partnership up again. As much as, yes, into the past, you were not quite up for this type of relationship. I know, Alexis, I know. You have no idea. I know how much you just want to send that out, and but don't do it, okay? Just don't. Yeah. Yes, don't. Restrain yourself as much as you can, okay, Alexis, and everything is going to be okay. Just one step at a time. You don't want any extra troubles or anything else coming your way. What I can tell you over here, Jasmine, is I feel as though as much as you were not interested in the past into this type of relationship, I kind of feel as though he wants to give this another chance. He is not sure about the whole thing, but not whatsoever. I feel as though he's actually very insecure about all of these movements. But I definitely have to say over here that this is all about wanting to connect with you again and seeing if this can go anywhere. But then again, I'm going to be careful with what I'm saying. It's not about seeing if this can become a relationship. I don't feel as though it's going to become a relationship. I feel as though it's going to be the same type of agreement a little bit as you have with Y. So it's really just about, hey, why don't we meet up? Because you did want to meet up into the past, and let's just have some fun if you're still kind of up to it, is what I'm gathering. Now, is that the best choice for you to just, you know, not talk to him and not text him back anymore? That depends on you, Jasmine. Are you interested in texting back to him? What I can tell you is his intentions are not for love. It's not for the long term. So if you're interested just, you know, in having some fun, but then I say go for it. Text him back. But if you're not interested into just that, then I say don't do it. So that's really going to be up to you to decide over here with the Hermit card. What are you doing? Are you texting or you're not? Because you are the creator of what's going to be happening to you over here. I know, Alexis. I know. You must have been, you know, just like that fiery dragon over there when you saw that. You just wanted to tear everything down. I'm sure you wanted to call CJ and everything all together. But you did great to do what you did. Good for you. You're onto the right road, sweetie. Jasmine, does JN really have someone who is on and off? Let's go see. Hello to Sarah. Sarah, nice to see you. What, Jasmine is not there, Lilith? Oh, well, thank you, sweetie. I had no idea. I tell you, you know absolutely everything, Lilith. Okay. So, does JN really have someone who is on and off? Let's go see. I am getting over here the Ace of Wands followed up by the Emperor. Okay, I also have the Moon, I have the Knight of Cups. So I'm definitely going to have to tell you that I do feel like this is a yes. So I am going to say that I do feel that he does have somebody who is a little bit on, a little bit off. Is that also part of why he blocked your phone number? I don't feel like that's why he blocked your phone number. It's not because of the person that it's on and off with. I just kind of feel like he needed to cut that connection off. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know if you were calling often, or I just kind of feel, thank you, Lilith. That's true. She said that she was going back to work and that she arrives like at 4:30 or something. You are right. My gosh, you know everything. I tell you. Hello, TD. Nice to see you, sweetie. I'm going to be with you in just one moment. Beautiful. So I don't feel like that's why he blocked the number. I don't know if you were calling often or what is often. That's relative to him, of course. But what I can say is that I just kind of feel like he did not want to be disturbed anymore. And when we'll probably be back into your hometown, let's go and see. Let's go and find this out. Hello, Libra Sun Empress. How are you doing, beautiful? Nice to have you here with us. What I'm getting over here, I have to say, when is Paolo going to be into your hometown? I'm going to say within the following 6 weeks. So I'm going to say somewhere within, we are now, let's say mid-March, somewhere between here and mid-March would be your answer over here. And hold on here just 1 second. That was already answered. Okay, wise feelings and thoughts of you today. And then we're going to go for your last one, and then we're going to go and see TD. So I'll be with you in just 1 moment, TD. So, wise feelings and thoughts on you today. What do we have? Wise thoughts and feelings. All right, I'm getting over here the Knight of Wands, followed up by the Six of Swords. I'm getting the Knight, the King of Cups, actually. And I'm getting the Two of Wands. So the feelings upon you, I have to say over here, is about, with the Knight, I feel as though we're not really moving on forward too much. We are into our thoughts, but I feel as though we're a lot into our own thoughts, within our own world, within what is going on for us. I don't feel as though we're necessarily thinking about other people that are around us. So I'm going to say that this is about planning. It's about planning for the future, but when I say future, I'm meaning future with the work, with a career. I feel like this is all about decisions. It's moving on forward, but it's moving on forward quite slowly is what I am seeing. But it doesn't have to do anything with you. What I'm seeing is that we're looking towards our career, moving that, getting more expansion with that, one step at a time. And I really feel like we're into this whole world of just me, me, and me. I'm not really seeing any love or anything of the sort today. I really feel like we are stuck into our own thoughts. So that being said, I know that he still does hold on to you, but I can't necessarily say that he's thinking about you a lot today, because I feel like he's been stuck into his work, into his career today. How's it going to go with Y and you tonight, as you're supposed to meet tonight finally? Yes, let's go and see, sweetie. So how is this going to go? If you do meet tonight, how is this night going to be? All right. So I am getting over here 4 of Cups. I'm also getting 2 of Cups. So you know what? I'm going to say at first I feel like it might be just a little bit strange into the feelings, because it's something that both of you guys have been looking forward to for quite some time, but you've been waiting also. So the vibes at first might be a little bit weird, but after that I feel like everything is going to go quite nicely. So you should be able to have a really nice and beautiful evening with Y. I'm going to move on over now to TD. And Alexis, if you do have another question, let me know. Okay, sweetie. Hello to Annalyn. Alexis, you can just actually post your question, beautiful, and I will answer you when I see it. So TD, how is Kay feeling about you? Let's go over here. You feel lost. Let me go see. Is this over? You, Libra Sun Empress. That sounds like a beautiful and positive day for you. Good for you. So what are we getting over here for UTD? I'm getting the Chariot. So we're a little bit onto our path. We're a little bit onto our way. I feel as though we're trying to get that ambition. I feel like we're trying to see that light is what we're trying to do. But my really good news for you here is it over? Absolutely not. Second card coming on out after my Chariot is a 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups is telling you that, you know what, we're moving towards a certain reconciliation. We're moving towards putting things into the past and just really moving on forward. So is it over? I'm going to say absolutely not. I feel as though we're getting and we're wanting that progression. It's going to be maybe a day or two before you get this. And then I believe that you're going to be off for the good again. I'm seeing over here my Four of Wands, a very happy and a beautiful ending for both of you guys. So what I have to say is please don't worry about this. Just give it a 24, 48 hours. I feel like all of this is going to be past. It's definitely not over. It is a little bit of a bump into the road. Let's put it that way, TD. Thank you for waiting, sweetie. Anna Lynn, are you going to be seeing Vlad Pisces today? Let's go and find that out. Oh, yes, Alexis, please post your question, beautiful. I'm with Anna Lynn, and I'm going to answer you right after. So, Anna Lynn, are you going to be seeing Vlad Pisces today? I'm getting some action. I am definitely getting some action over here. I'm getting some moving on forward. You know what? I'm going to have to say that I feel like you are going to. Definitely. So this is going to be a yes, sweetie. It's a yes. You're going to be just fine, TD. Have yourself a beautiful rest of the day, sweetie. So Anna Lynn, you're going to be seeing Vlad today. And I do wish you a beautiful day with Vlad, sweetie. Waiting for Alexis a question, and then I'm going to move on over to Juanton, I believe. Anna Lynn, let me go see, sweetie. Is there anything that Vlad wants to tell you that he's afraid to tell? You feel that he's been distancing himself from you. Let's go and find that out, okay? I'm going to be using this deck, and I'm going to be using this one. Here we go. Hello, Juanson. How are you doing? Nice to see you, and I am glad, Juanson, that you are having a great day. I know you do, beautiful. But you know what, Alexis? Nothing stops you from just writing to him to say, you know, hi, how are you doing? Just want to say, I miss you. That's it. It doesn't mean that you have to see him. It doesn't mean anything of the such. You just want to let him know that you're thinking about him. You can always do that, Alexis. This pause doesn't mean that you necessarily want to break up with him. It means that you just need a break from a frequency, from something that is a little bit more solid to go into something that is a little bit more passive. Now, while being passive, you can still continue to say your feelings, though, Alexis. Please, if you feel as though it's necessary, and at the same time, it's going to comfort you because it's going to let him know that you still hold on to him. So a little bit less chances also of him kind of drifting away. Let me go see over here. Well, you know what? At least you're going to be able to say it, right? But you could tell him, you know, I really do miss you, but, you know, why don't you text me back? You could try it that way. Anna Lynn, let's go and see what is going on. Okay. I feel as though he's into a moment actually right now, Anna Lynn, where things are really, really important for him. And I feel as though, as much as we want to seduce you, as much as we want to be that king, and we just want to be by your side, Anna Lynn, at the same time, what I am seeing is that we want something new. I feel like we want, and wait, I don't want your heart to stop beating here, okay? When I say we want something new, I feel like we need some type of novelty. I feel like we need to revive this relationship is actually what I'm getting over here. I feel as though this is about planning. It's about making decisions. And I feel like he misses what used to be. I feel like he wants to have something more. And you know what, Anna Lynn? May you be all for those, you know, traditional holidays or not. Some people hate them. Some people love them. I'm not going to put myself on either side of them. I like holidays. But that being said, You know, perfect time. Valentine's Day is coming up soon. Why don't you prepare something for both of you guys that you just have not done in such a long time, that would just revive everything and just rekindle that beautiful passion that you guys have. So you could almost, that could be like your starting page to something new again together, because I feel as though this is what it is. He is distancing himself a little bit, yes, because I kind of feel like he wants something new, kind of feel like he's a little bit bored, but he does love you and he does care for you and he doesn't want to let you go. He just needs a little bit of novelty. So if you're up for it, why not? Or else, you know, plan something with him for Valentine's Day, something that you guys have not done. It doesn't have to be a secret. And try with that. I tell you, it's going to give you, and it's going to give Vlad, just a great deal of happiness and just really turning that new, fresh page, like turning into spring. So I say try that out, Annalyn, because other than that, he holds on to you, he cares about you, he doesn't want to go anywhere. It's just really a question of wanting a little bit of difference, wanting a little bit of novelty. That's it. I'm going to take out another deck though, okay? Hold on. Alexis, I've been commenting on your comments, but I didn't actually have a question. If you want to post me your question, beautiful, I'm going to do you next, okay? So see, this is what I'm getting over here. I'm getting over here that sometimes we feel like we're a little bit unloved. We feel like things need a little bit of a rekindling. We're looking for something. We're looking for that divine truth together, because all together we want that warmth. We want that honesty. We want to have that companionship, that passion, that love. We want it. We just need a little bit something more. So I say go for it, Annalyn, and you let me know how that goes, sweetie. But other than that, I don't see anything. He's not, you know, there's nobody else. He's not distancing himself because he wants to leave you. He loves you. I just kind of feel like he needs a little bit more fire. You forgot your question, Mark. Oh. Okay. You're hilarious. Okay, let me go see over here. Okay. Let me go and see. Oh, I'm going to try it in a bit. I'm sure that's not what it is. That doesn't look like a question. Okay, I don't know how to express myself to him too good. That can't be it. That sounds like an affirmation also, Alexis. It must be the very first thing that you wrote all the way up on the top. Hold on. Okay. I've got you, Alexis. I did not even read that one, so perfect. I have you. There's a big smiley face or something here. So what's on CJ's mind about you, current Anna messages? You still haven't contacted him, but his sister's been trying to reach out to you a little bit more, you think, and you told her that you're distant with her. Okay, perfect. So let's go and see what kind of messages, okay? I'm going to use the message cards. I'm going to use this deck over here because it is absolutely fantastic. And we're just going to use a couple of them over here. Okay, Alexis, we're going to go and see what we can find. Welcome, by the way, to everybody who is now joined us. Thank you for your beautiful patience. So let's go and see this here, Alexis. What is going on in CJ's mind about you currently? Any messages? Card coming on out over here. Self-reflection. This is what he's doing. So he's trying to figure himself out right now because of the failure, because of the conflict, because of all that uncertainty that is simply going around this relationship. So he really feels as though you have unknown and uncertain feelings towards him, which is creating a certain amount of insecurity. That being said, because of the insecurity, he is trying to work upon himself. He's trying to figure things out so that things can just be okay. And he figures that the problem is not coming from you, but it's coming from him, which he is in part correct, we do have to say over here. So this is about wanting that relationship, wanting to be together, but really just trying to find the way that we can do it. Now, that's on his thoughts, okay? I'm going to go and get you some messages now. Let's go and see what we've got coming up. So let's go and see those messages. Yeah, I know, beautiful. But you know what? Some people never, ever, ever, ever do. Never express themselves, ever. Ah, sweetie. I really feel like he's somewhat of a narcissist. And I'm not saying that. I know that you love him. Heck, I know all about that, sweetie. I know all about those type of people, quite frankly. But I do have to say that they try to reflect and they try to send out this type of energy out to you, but it's really an energy that they are trying to feel. They are trying to reject it onto you, but it's really coming from them. Quite frankly, I really feel as though he is the one who complains too much. It has nothing to do with you. He's afraid to reveal his feelings, and at some point into his mind, he believes that he's the one who deserves everything. Because of the way that he is, because of his behavior, and simply because of his the way that he is, his personality, I have to say. Yeah, well, that's exactly what it is. Alexis, seriously, I know all about that. Really, I could tell you a very long time all about that, beautiful. So, yes, and what they do is they try to project upon you all the time, beautiful. It's like looking into the mirror, and whatever you don't like, you're sending it out to the other person. And that is what they do every single time, because they cannot be at fault. They are perfect and you are not. And so the best way to cope with this is to say, you know what, you're the one who's got the problem. Why don't you fix what you have, right? I know, that's it, Alexis. So I don't feel as though, I mean, that is, I believe, years in therapy and stuff, to just kind of figure that out. But that being said, if he could fix just the fact of being respectful and expressing his emotions towards you, that in itself would just solve an awful lot of things. So that being said, this is really about wanting to tell you when he is wrong, is a message that I'm getting. I'm getting that the love that you give him is exactly what it is that he's been looking for, and that he truly does want to grow older with you. And he wants you to know that right now he is not just all okay, and when he is going to be okay, he does want to be close to you. He does want to relax and be close to you. I'm getting so excited when I do see you, and please do let me love you. Now, these are all beautiful messages that he is, well, hopefully one day he's going to tell you, beautiful, but I just don't feel like he is right now. So I say, exactly, I say right now, this is a lot about being they don't like it when you say that they're being self-centered or that they're being selfish. It's not possible. Exactly. So what I am going to say over here, oh, Jasmine, Lilith's got your back, sweetie. Lilith's got your back. Beautiful. I think you're at 4 minutes. She put a timestamp for you. So what I do have to say over here, Alexis, and I'm going to take another card out because I am quite curious about something, is all about standing your ground. You have to stand your ground in all this. You have to. Hopefully he's going to end up showing his emotions. Hopefully he's going to end up showing you the love that he has for you and how much he cares about you, so you guys can continue on like this. Or maybe there's going to be a compromise that's going to be necessary, that's going to have to be made over here. Oh, Alexis, you can't even discuss that with him. Don't do that, sweetie. Don't get to that point. You're going to have an explosion of a tower moment. Beautiful. Don't do that, sweetie. Hold on here just 1 second. So what I am seeing over here is I'm getting farewell sadness. I'm getting that, you know what, sometimes, and this is exactly what you've done. You know that it's love when your feelings don't leave, even if the other person does. And that's exactly what you're going through right now. He is not with you right now. Hello, Magician 2128. Lisa Burrows, I think you're having problems with your donation. Beautiful. Please do send your question out, okay? So what I have to say over here is, and this is exactly what this deck is telling me, Alexis, this is all about him not being around you, but the love is still there, and that's when you know that somebody does love you. So that's just a little cue for you to think about, okay? True love is about growing as a couple. It's about learning from each other, and it's about never giving up on each other. And that's another message that I'm getting, and it just makes so much sense on what you're doing right now. This is about wanting to continue, wanting to move on forward. This is about realizing when you want to spend that time or the rest of your life with somebody, how it is possible and how you just want to do it right away. But sometimes a little bit of work is just necessary. And this is exactly what you have to do, sweetie, every single time. So don't give up, beautiful, okay? Don't give up. Everything is going to be okay, Alexis. And you know what? As I said previously, if you want to say, you have not broken up with him. You've taken a little bit of a pause because of all the problems. If you want to send out to him that you love him and you miss him, go for it, sweetie. It doesn't mean that he has to come knocking at your door tonight, though. You just want to tell him, and that's okay. Hold on over here. I was saying to Lizelle, let me go see Lizelle. Not available into your region. Okay, PayPal, okay. Oh, let me go find you. Okay, you're in no contact with William, is gone for good. Let me go and answer that for you, sir. I'm sorry that you've had all these problems, sweetie, with your donation. Beautiful. Ah, Charlotte, seriously, it's not. It's my pleasure. You didn't have to do that, beautiful. It was my pleasure to help you out. I'm sorry I couldn't help you out, beautiful, before. You had to wait a little bit. If you have any other questions, let me know, okay? I'll answer you, sweetie. I hope you're feeling a little bit better. So what I am getting over here, hold on, I'm getting over here the Two of Swords being stuck into our thoughts, our headspace. Right now, I feel as though we're into a moment of blockage, a moment where we need, I feel as though we're actually, Lizelle, I feel as though we're actually into a certain amount of denial. So we're denying right now our feelings towards you. We're denying the possibilities and what we really think could happen. I feel as though this is really about a certain abundance. I feel as though it's about wanting to be with you. It's about loving you, but it's about not being able to do so right now. So, you know, is William gone for good? At the moment, I'm going to say yes. I feel like it's quite a challenge. I feel like there's a certain growth that needs to be done. But at the same time, I feel as though we are still quite dependent of you. So I am going to say, for the moment, we're a little bit into that standstill. We're a little bit into that pause period. But I'm not going to close it off forever. I do feel like we have a little bit of a way to do each on your side in order to get that clarity on your own side. And then, you know what? I feel as though we're going to get that certain expansion. We're going to get those answers. And within those answers, we're going to find out if you are meant to be with William again or not. So Lizelle, for the moment, I'm going to say we still care about you. We still think about you, but now is simply not the time. I'm also going to say that we have a good about 7 weeks here before we check out into the energy again to see if anything is going to unblock. So if you're willing to wait about 7 weeks for this to unblock, I'm going to say, let's check this energy again. Let's say end of February, and then let's move on forward if it's a positive. Okay. I'm not going to say it's a complete no, but I'm not going to say it's a yes neither. Right now, it is in great uncertainty because William has not yet decided. Magician, beautiful. Do you have a secret admirer? I like that question. Let's start off with Pendulum. So we want to know over here for Magician 2128. Does Magician 2128 have a secret admirer? And that is a yes. It is a definite yes. Let's go for it. Yes, yes, yes. So here we go. That's a yes. Oh, let me go and check it out with the cards. Do you have a secret admirer? Magician. I've been seeing a few secret admirers lately, actually. Well, that's good also, Alexis. You have to change your patterns. You have to change out patterns because otherwise he's going to think that you're always going to do the exact same thing. Talk to you later, Watson. Okay, I am glad that you're feeling better, Shirte. I am so glad, sweetie. If there's anything else I can do for you, You just did what you did earlier, and I'll do my best to answer you as quick as I can. Okay, beautiful? Really? No, really. I got a yes. The pendulum said a yes, Magician 2128. Let's go see what else is going to happen over here. Sherry, hello, my beautiful soul. How are you doing today, sweetie? So I am getting over here. It's as if you're so surprised by this, Magician. Libra, love, welcome to the channel, and thank you, sweetie. So, and look at that. Look at that. The Lovers. Can we get anything better? So we do, and it's funny because we have somebody who's interested in you, but they are in such a reverse position over here that they're not. They're interested, but they think that, you know, you're like, they think that you're really, really, how could I say this? I'm going to say it this way, adorable. Let's me put it that way. Hello, the 4 elements. And Kevin Martin, nice to see you, sweetie. I know that your date is coming up soon, Kevin. Things will start to get better. So what I have to say over here, no doubt about this, Magician, there is somebody who is highly interested in you, but the question is, are they going to show their intent to you? At the moment, it's a no. At the moment, it's a no. They're keeping everything a little bit hidden over here, and they're not really wanting to manifest. It's as if they're absolutely terrified that you're just going to say no. And because they think that you're going to say no, they're actually going to do absolutely nothing at the moment. So I say look around you, keep those googly eyes open. Yes, I know you're adorable, sweetie. I did, Kevin, I know it is on the 26th, beautiful soul. So I am going to say over here that, you know what, this is all about, Magician. This person's interested in you. They definitely are. Hopefully. I just hope, because I think they're adorable just for watching you like that and thinking you're so cute. Hopefully they're going to make their move. So you look with your googly eyes around you and try and find out who this person is. I feel as though they have somewhat of a darker skin tone, which really can just mean more tan than me, because I'm just like really white as a ghost. So they have a little bit more color than me, let me put it that way. And I feel as though they have a darker colored hair and they have brown eyes. Look around for somebody like that, sweetie. Hello, Libra love. I know, oh, Alexis, I know, beautiful. But you know what? These are all these messages that they just never tell us, beautiful. They never, ever, ever tell us. Alexis, I know. I've been with somebody for like 17 years, and, you know, there are things that they just never tell. That's all I can say. It doesn't even really matter how many years you spend with the person. If that is just the way that they are, you cannot change them, and that's just the way that it's going to be. So, and you know what? You know how he is. So what we're willing and what we're looking for here, Alexis, is respect. And that is what we're looking for. And once you get respect, you're going to have that relationship that you're looking for. Kevin. Things are going to get better, sweetie. I promise you. Sherry, let's go and get that general message over here for you, my beautiful soul. I'm going to start by moving over to the Angel Tarot, and then we're going to move to another tarot deck, okay? Let's go and do this. All right, let's go say hello to Hoo Diddy. I like your name. Hello to Scotty Ray Fritz also. Nice to see you guys. Welcome to the channel. So here we go. Let's go and see Sherry, Libra, 4 elements, and our friend Kevin over here. What do I have coming out over here for you? You know what? I'm getting gains. I am getting gains, and I'm loving to see this with you, Sherry, because if anybody, well, okay, a lot of people deserve gains, but sweetie, you certainly do. I know what you've been through. I know how you're working through all of this, and you definitely deserve this advancement. You deserve this positive into your life. So yes, yes, and yes. This is about not quite having that dedication towards it yet, Sherry. So I feel like whatever it is that you're working on, maybe that new project or something else, you need to just put a little bit more dedication to it. And if you put that dedication, you're just going to go so much higher, so much quicker. Now, the Magician is saying exactly what I just said. This is about you putting in that time, putting in that power, putting in that love, and everything you've got in order to make this work. So Magician is telling you to put all that you have within you and to move on forward. You're going to break down all those restrictions. And you know what? You're going to have a certain indifference about what is going on around you, and you are going to be quite peaceful with your decision, your movement, and within your results. And within that, you're getting a beautiful commitment at the end of it. Thank you, Alexis. I know exactly. No, Lilith, don't worry about it. I answered her before the live, sweetie. She sent me an email before the live, beautiful. It was already done, sweetie. But thank you for keeping up. I tell you, you're so good. Alexis, I know exactly what you're looking for, sweetie. I know, and you so deserve it. Sherry, let's go and do that a second deck. I did say that I was going to take a second one out. Let's go and do this. Let's go and find. Oh, you did, sweetie. Oh, all right. Let me know what your question is. Beautiful. Hold on, that I did not see it. You sent again, you said. Hold on. Oh, you did. Beautiful. I got you, sweetie. I got you. Okay. I'm going to finish up with Sherry. Thank you, beautiful Lilith. I must be up into the clouds. Sure thing. I've got you, sweetie. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. I've got your question over here. What do I see regarding R and his current girlfriend? Answer you in just one moment, sweetie. So, Sherry, let's go and continue this, and let's go and see what I have coming on out over here. You're still feeling a little bit into this confusion. So I'm seeing some confusion over here. I am seeing some obstacles, which is where all of this confusion is coming on in. That being said, I feel as though there's going to be a certain recovery within money, finances. Something is going to change. Something is going to change for the good. I'm also seeing over here, though, that there is going to be a little bit of a sense of a loss of balance, a little bit of an instability because of everything that's going on. So you might feel as though you're a little bit disorganized. You might even feel like you're just a little bit overwhelmed. And maybe you might even be feeling, because of all of this and because of everything that you're getting into, that maybe you're overspending. But I have to say, don't worry about it. Everything is going to balance itself off. Now, this is about leaving something old, starting something new. From that, there's insecurity. There's no doubt about it. So you are going to be a little bit fragile within that, but you need to know, I tell you, everything is going to be okay. Make sure, beautiful, that within those little obstacles that you're going to have, and it's normal that you're going to have a little bit of ups and a little bit of downs, don't sabotage yourself through them, okay? This is about moving on forward. It's about that acceptance. It's about having those people around you who love you, who want to move on forward with you. It's about getting that contentment, getting that peacefulness, and just really moving on forward into something that you've been looking for quite some time. So this is what I am seeing over here, sweetie. Alexis, it's either a past relative who is smoking, sweetie, that you know that used to smoke, or the actual scent of the smoke, the actual cigarette, the smoke can mean something else also. I don't know if there's somebody around you, Alexis, who has passed on, who smoked. If so, that's the person. You know who it is. Other than that, it's meaning something else, sweetie. Shirte, what do I see regarding R and his current girlfriend? Let me go see. Sherry, it is my great pleasure, sweetie. Thank you, and believe in yourself, beautiful, okay? Okay, hold on. Okay. Okay, so here we go. What do I see regarding R and his current girlfriend? Let's go over here. Okay. Alexis, about your smoke. Because aromas they can be a really powerful as smelling, you know, certain scents such as smoke. If you don't know anybody who has passed away who smoked, just the smell of smoke, quite frankly, can actually mean that you have really strong psychic abilities and you don't quite know about it. So watch out for that. Okay. Watch out for that, okay? Because I feel like that in itself is specific. There's a spiritual meaning that is behind this, other than the actual. There's a sign of a psychic ability, but there's also that sign from somebody who has passed away who does smoke. So I have to say also, the smoke can be something that is bad, sweetie. And I don't want to scare you about the whole thing, but smoke can be a bad thing. So what I'm going to say is, just be careful. If you don't figure out anybody and you do smell it again, I say sage your house altogether, sweetie, okay? Buy yourself some sage, burn it in every single room, keep the windows and the doors open. When it's done, you shut the window, you shut the door. You have to also do outside of your house, your apartment, if possible. Okay, so that is my news for you as for that smelling of smoke, okay? Unless you know somebody who has passed away, beautiful, who did smoke. So, Charlotte, what do I see regarding R and his current girlfriend? I'm getting over here a completion. I'm getting that something is bad, something is simply not going well. I'm getting an ending. You cannot get other than, seriously, other than the Three of Swords or a Tower moment, you can't get any worse than a Ten of Swords into a love relationship. So this is definitely about an ending that is coming. I kind of feel like right now we're a little bit into that extent of giving a little bit of mercy to this, seeing where all of this is going. But this is what I'm getting. I'm getting some action. So I feel as though sometime soon, if things don't get better, this is just going to be the end. I feel like we're tired of taking responsibility. We're tired of taking that accountability. And we're just tired of going through all of this every single day. So if this doesn't get better, I'm going to say within the following 2 to 3 months, I feel as though there is going to be an ending within this relationship. All right, Alexis, then go for that one, sweetie, and get rid of that smoke, beautiful. Okay, you say so strongly, like a whiff. She tends to see him around you quite often. She said, well, could it be your dad? Why don't you ask if it's your dad, sweetie? Ask it if your dad. Ask him to send you out a message. Sure, if this continues, I'm going to say yes, beautiful. It is my pleasure, beautiful soul. Libra love, any insight on what's to come to the next 3 months? Waiting on money and new start. Still no sugar daddy. Let's go and see. Okay. So we are with Libra love. Any insight on what is to come into the following 3 months? Sure, no need to feel bad, sweetie. You know what? What is meant to be is meant to be. If he is meant to be with you, then that is where he is meant to be. No need to feel sad, sweetie. You have a beautiful soul, but divine timing will do what it has to do. Oh, but you know what, Alexis? If it's your dad, and your dad responds back to you and you get that clear message, have yourself sweet dreams, Shirley. Alexis, if you have anything bothers you from after this, you get, you know, something that kind of scares you, If you mention to this spirit around you that you no longer want them, that they are scaring you, if they do show themselves again, it doesn't matter with incense or moving something, it does not matter which way they find to contact you, then they are no good. So you need to sage your house altogether. A beautiful spirit, from the moment that you say that you are afraid and you ask them to leave you alone, they will automatically leave you alone, sweetie. Thank you, Charity. I do my best, sweetie. I do. So Libra love, let's go and see what's coming up for you into the following 3 months. You're waiting on that money, on that new start. We're going to be using that deck, and we're going to be using this one also. And here we go. My pleasure, Alexis. So what do I have coming out over here for you? What's onto the inside? You do need to be a little bit careful over here for illusions or anything of the such, okay? My magician over here is in reverse position. So I'm kind of feeling as though you don't quite have all that power that you would like to have. You would like to have just a little bit more, but you're not quite all there. So I'm going to say, no doubt about it over here, the next 3 months, this is going to be, thank you, Delina, you're very kind, sweetie. This is really about being very emotional. There's a lot going on. Hello, my beautiful Tika. This is about a certain insecurity that I feel is going to come around you, Libra love, into the following 3 months. But within this insecurity, I feel like you're going to have some people around you who love you and are going to help you through this. So within these little challenges, within these challenges that seem to be coming from a lot from within, not necessarily physical challenges, you're going to have friendships, and you're going to have a certain community around you to support you and to help you. And I feel like you're going to have some beautiful and joyful occasions coming out for you. That being said, I feel as though you need to work on a little bit onto that lack of self-confidence. If you do have that, Libra love, we need to work upon that a little bit, okay? Don't give up on anything. If you feel it and you want it, work it and go for it. This is about making a certain lifestyle change. So something within the following 3 months is going to change for you. It's going to start within your thoughts. It's something that you've been thinking about, or that you're going to start thinking about, that you're going to have to start to actually manifest. And then is when all those beautiful changes are going to come on through for you. So let's not give up, sweetie. Let's move on forward. Why? Because you can do this. You can do so. You're very self-sufficient. You're very persistent. You have a very strong will, but you need to believe in yourself. So I'm going to say over here, I feel like financially speaking, I feel like something is going to be coming towards you. I'm not going to say no sugar daddy, sweetie. No sugar daddy yet, but that's not to say that sugar daddy's not going to be coming. Let me go and see with this deck over here what else I can have, okay? So I am getting over here also, again, that community that is around you. I don't know if this money that you're waiting for is an inheritance or anything of the such. Hello to Gina Coppola. Nice to see you, beautiful. Welcome to the channel. But I do definitely have to tell you over here that this is really about changes that are coming on through. So new start, no doubt about it. Sugar daddy, no. Money, there's a certain abundance. There's more money coming in to you into the following 3 months. But I'm not quite sure that it's exactly as much as you would like to, okay? So money coming in, yes, but not an overabundance. So this is what is coming in for the following 3 months. I'm not necessarily seeing any love. I do see somebody who is interested in you, but not moving on forward. So I'm not really going to speak about it, sweetie. Thank you, Jasmine, for posting your question, sweetie. Let me go and see the 4 elements, followed by our friend Kevin Martin. 2 questions on the magician are going to be the following readings. So the 4 elements, description of who you're going to be dating up next. Let's go see. And let's go and use this deck over here. Now I've got you, Jasmine. Thank you, sweetie. So 4 elements, and Kevin, you're next with your 2 questions. Thank you, Pointy Finger Lilith. I've got you, sweetie. All right, I'm getting over here Knight of Cups followed out by the Two of Swords. I'm getting some Temperance over here, some Hanged Man. 4 elements. What is going on over here? Whoever it is that you're going to be meeting is about 5'9" in height. I feel as though they do have a darker colored hair. They have brown hair is what I'm going to say, okay, like chestnut color. Eyes, same thing. I'm going to go with the brown. I feel as though we do have a tattoo somewhere on our upper part of the body. Now, this is somebody who seems to be working, I don't know, for some reason, I am getting something that has to do with, I don't know if they work with computers. I'm seeing a lot of different numbers. I don't feel like they're an accountant or anything of the such. Maybe programming. I feel as though this is somebody who lives about 27 minutes away from your place right now. I feel like they are of the sign of Sagittarius. And now this is somebody who is very determined, somebody who is very intuitive, somebody who likes to go out every once in a while, but for whom the family is so very important. So that being said, you're going to just feel like you're the most important person into their life whenever they do come into your life. So you do not know this person yet. I'm not quite sure how you're going to know this person, how you're going to come into contact with them. I know that at first you're actually going to wonder. It's going to be one of those cases where sometimes, you know, we just fall head over heels over somebody, and other times we actually kind of wonder. I feel like it's a little bit of a kind of a wonder, but it's going to turn out really, really nice, sweetie. So I don't feel like this person is coming in, though, for the following, I'm going to say the following 8 weeks, sweetie. Kevin Martin, my dear friend, let's go and see over here. Should you take the job that you went to today? Should you do that? Let's go for it. Gita, hello, beautiful you. Thank you, and I'll be with you in a few moments. Gina Coppola, I'm not going to ask you right away. It's going to be your turn soon, but when it's going to be your turn, if you do want to let me know, so just stand by if you are single or no contact, so I can help you out with your love life in the correct way. Okay, beautiful? My pleasure. The 4 elements. Nice to have you here today with us. So Kevin Martin, should you take the job that you went to today? Yes, no doubt about it. You're going to be that king into that job. This is about moving things in motion and action. It's about taking those decisions and moving on forward. There is no doubt into my mind. Kevin, it is a yes. I am going to go and ask the pendulum, though. Let's go for that. Let's get a second opinion, Kevin. So I want to know for Kevin Martin, should Kevin take the job that Kevin went to today? And that, see, pendulum is also saying a yes. So pendulum and myself, it is all good. Thank you, Gita. So this is a yes. It is a yes. How does January into February go for you? Perfect. And then I'm going to be with Magician, Tika, Jasmine, Gina, and Gita. Actually, it's not Gita that I wanted to know. I wanted to know about Gina. Gina Coppola is what I wanted to know. I'm sorry. Yeah, Gita, I'm so sorry. Your question had nothing to do with love, sweetie. It was Gina. It resembles Gita. What I want to go know over here. So how does January into February look for you? Let's go and do that. But thank you for answering, Gita. You must have thought that was a weird question, right? We are asking about career, and I'm asking if you're single or not. You could have told me. It's none of my business. Let's go see over here. So I want to go and know for Kevin. Oh, you could take it. Not you guess. You can. They offered it to you. Take it, sweetie. This is all part of those new beginnings that you've been looking for. Go for it. Make yourself happy. Turn that page onto something new, Kevin. This is what you need. All right. Thank you, Magician. Thank you, Gita. So, Kevin, if you're feeling it, please do go for it. And if you're not feeling it, please, you know, think about this again. Think about me as you're thinking about it, okay? So here we go. Let's go see how does January into February look. I told you new beginnings were coming up for you, Kevin. I'm getting new ideas. Look at that. I'm getting new learning. I'm getting bright, idealistic. I'm getting a curious mind and just the most beautiful things coming up for you. Oh, Libra, your baby hit your phone, sweetie. Oh, no. Libra, hold on here just one moment, Kevin, please. Libra love. You were maybe about 8 minutes ago, sweetie. If I can tell you, about 8 minutes ago, okay, go back. Sherry is right before you. Money was coming your way, sweetie, to give you a little bit of a roundabout. New starts were also coming, but there were no sugar daddy. Go back about 8 minutes, okay, sweetie? So Kevin, January into February, what do we have coming on out for you? I'm getting over here that sometimes we're a little bit too self-absorbed. Sometimes maybe we think about anxiety, we think about fears, we think about a lot of different things, and sometimes it just really just self-sabotages us. So just be careful for that, okay? The mind has a wicked way of changing things upon us that are not really true. So this is about just taking your time, taking your energy, and starting anew. Ace of Wands is telling me you're starting something new, something beautiful, something good. So new beginnings are coming your way. That being said, I do see over here that, socially speaking, something new is coming towards you. There is no doubt about that. I don't necessarily see a lot of people around you, though, to help you or to be around you as a community. I know that you did say that you did cut, a few people off. Maybe this is why I'm seeing this. But what I'm getting over here is this is really about being a little bit afraid. So you have these new beginnings and they are offered to you, but you're kind of afraid. You're a little bit, anxious about should I take it or should I not? I'm definitely going to have to say for the end of this month, I feel like you're a little bit afraid, but you should definitely take it because this is about new opportunities and potential to prosper. This is the very first step that you need to make in order to continue onto that beautiful path that you have decided for yourself. So other than that, love-wise, I'm going to say that we're still a little bit onto the being with yourself, so a lot of introspection over here. But this is really about gaining that insight more and more as time moves on forward. You are re-evaluating your old beliefs, and you know what? You're finding new ones, and you're finding new truths that are good with who you are today. So good for you. So I'm going to say beautiful new beginnings coming from January to February. Seems as though you're moving on to that beautiful path, onto that new page that you have decided that you are turning for yourself. So good for you. Thank you, Lilith. You are so precise, sweetie. Magician, are you supposed to learn something from Aaron? What are you supposed to learn from Aaron? Nice question. Let's go see. Okay, I've got you, Gina. Thank you, sweetie. You know what, Kevin? I feel as though, and this is all about those doubts, and that's what I'm seeing within the cards. It's important for you, Kevin, to look at the possibilities that are there in front of you and to analyze them into a different way than you would usually. To ask yourself, you most likely put out a curriculum to this place, right? You went to the interview, so you got all this far. Now, did you get all this far to decide that if you got the job, you wouldn't take it? Most likely not. You went all this far because you want to have this job. You want to prove yourself that you can get it and that you're good enough and that you deserve it. And you know what? You have been offered it. So you are all of the three above. So right now, what is stopping you is fear, maybe a little bit of self-sabotage and anxiety. So the only way to combat that, to pass through it, is to break those obstacles down. As much as they are difficult, as much as it might seem hard, you need to go for it, Kevin. You're going to be so proud of yourself after doing it. You're going to wonder, why didn't I do this before? Magician, what are you supposed to learn? Are you supposed to learn something from Aaron? And I'm sure that there is something that you're supposed to learn over here. Let's go see. I'm sorry, Lilith. I'm sorry. I'm Sorry, sweetie. You are supposed to learn over here about completion, is what you're supposed to learn. About being into your thoughts. About finding solutions is what I'm seeing over here. I feel as though within, or with this person, Aaron, this is truly about learning to find those solutions to expansion, those solutions to a certain completion without having a certain paralysis within, and getting that victory with everybody at the same time. So this is really about learning how to transform the situation that you're in right now in order to make it to your advantage, or to a relationship or a situation where everybody is going to succeed through it. So this is what you have to learn from Aaron. It's about taking something that might be a problem or might be a little bit of a hindrance and moving it towards something that is going to be successful, but it's making its way through to come to a certain compromise and a transformation so that the end is successful for everybody. I know, I don't know, sweetie. Tika, you have insecurities about your body. How does Aqua feel? Tika, that comes and it goes, doesn't it? I know all about it. Let me go see, sweetie. So you have insecurities about your body. You know what, Tika? I think nobody really, well, no. Some people really do like the way that they look in all ways and all perspectives. But mostly, people might not talk about it, but there's always something on you that you're not going to like, sweetie. And that is just those imperfections. And they're not imperfections. We see them as imperfections, but they're absolutely not. You might find as though you might not be, you know, perfect in every way. Somebody else is going to look at you and say that you are the most perfect being onto this earth, sweetie. So it's really about how do you feel about yourself. If you like yourself, then that is what is important, right? Well, let me go and see. How does Aqua feel about you? My pleasure, Magician. So how does Aqua feel about you? Aqua, over here, what am I getting? I'm getting over here that we don't, you know, this is really about taking our place, I feel. I feel like Aqua seriously does not want to have any type of disagreements or any frustrations or anything of the such with you, okay? I feel as though Aqua feel, however you are, if you are comfortable with yourself, I feel like Aqua feel is comfortable with you. I don't feel like it's a problem onto that side. It's only going to become a problem if you don't like it onto your side. Onto his side, I do feel as though I'm getting over here with Aqua feel a lot of harmony. I'm not getting any problem whatsoever. So I'm going to say that Aqua feel does find you quite beautiful the way that you are. That being said, if you have anything that you would like to change, then that would be just okay also, because that's all about you and how you feel. And the better that you feel, the better you're going to feel into the relationship. But as for Aqua feel, there's no problem whatsoever. You're absolutely beautiful. Jasmine, let me go and see, and Gina. I'm going to go and see Gina, actually, and I'm going to go, no, actually, Jasmine, your question is actually into the chat, right? I don't have to wait for it. So let's go to Jasmine, and then we're going to move on over to Aqua. Hold on. Let me just find Jasmine. Here you go. If you ask Tom, who you did back in April, if I ask him to be forward, is he going to be, as I text him, that you're no longer text you? And if you ask Paolo to be again, okay, when he returns, will he still want to? Okay, let's go and see. So let's start this off over here, Jasmine, with Tom. Let me go see. Let's go see if that is a possibility. I'm going to say that with Tom, there is a possibility over here. So, because I am getting that if you do send him out that message over here, he is actually going to be wondering about it. He's actually going to ponder upon the whole thing. So I'm going to say you're not going to get your answer right away with Tom, but he's definitely going to think about it. But it's not going to be a yes, and it's not necessarily going to be a no. It's going to be Very interesting. Let me think about this. Let me ponder upon this. Kind of as if we're trying to see if there's any strings attached or anything of the such. So I am going to say that I feel that this is all about a maybe, is what I'm going to say. It really could go either way. If you ask Paolo to be yes, is he still going to want to? Let's go see about Paolo. Gina, you are the following reading, followed by Gita. Is he still going to want to? I'm getting the King over here, hold on, followed out by the 5 of Pentacles. I'm also getting the 7 over here. I'm getting the Queen. So what I'm going to say with Paolo, I don't feel like it's possible with Paolo. So I'm going to say yes for Tom, but I'm going to say no for Paolo. I kind of feel as though maybe we just kind of turn the page upon this. I'm seeing as though you are interested, but I'm not necessarily seeing that he is interested into this type of agreement. Gina, well, let me go and see what's going on. So Gina, you are interested in somebody and you want to know, yes, you have a reading to reconnect with a love. Let me go see if this is possible, if there's going to be a reconnection. Okay, Gina? So we are with Gina, followed by Gita. Let's go and find this out. I am getting over here the Wheel of Fortune, followed out by the Empress. I have the 3 of Wands, Patience, Extension, 4 Wands. I'm not getting it over here. So, what I am going to say over here is, whoever this person is to you, I feel like there still is some interest with you, Gina. But I don't necessarily feel that we're going to have any motion towards you. I feel as though you would like to. There's no doubt about that over here. I feel as though this other person can be quite temperamental. I feel like if there was for some, you know, if there ever were to be some type of reconnection, it would more be into the line of something that would be more of seduction. So something that would be more passionate and not necessarily a love relationship for the long term. So it would be more something, you know, of a friend with benefits type of relationship. So I am going to say over here, are you going to reconnect? Yes or no? For the moment, I'm going to have to say a no, sweetie. I just kind of feel as though what I am seeing right now is that you would be for a yes. They have some emotions, but they have a lot of passion towards you, but they don't necessarily want a relationship at the moment with you. That being said, who's to say? Maybe within this this reconciliation, if you do have that passion, maybe at some point it can turn into something stronger. That is a possibility. Right now, I'm not seeing it. Right now, I'm seeing as though I feel as though he wants to stay onto his side. And if anything is going to be possible, it's going to be for, friends with benefits is what I'm getting here, sweetie. I'm sorry, beautiful Gina. Gita, you have a second round of job interview tomorrow with CS Company. Do I see you getting that job? Nice for you, sweetie, by the way. Very nice. I'm very glad for you. Second round, doing good. Magician, I'll be with you right after. Thank you, sweetie. So, do I see you getting a job for Gita? Let's go for it. Okay. Let's go and find this out. So, what am I getting over here? Gita, are you going to get this job? I'm getting a lot of abundance. I'm getting over here some advice. We're looking, we're thinking, we're definitely going to be wondering here. I feel as though you're not the second one who's going to be going, not the second one, you're not the only one who's going to be going in for this second interview. But that being said, if you are able to be really nice and focused during this interview, if you're able to stand out a little bit, you know, and I know that you don't know who the other persons, you know, who the other people are, but I'm going to tell you that this is going to end up into the good. So I'm going to say a yes. It's a yes. You're going to get this, sweetie. Let me go and see Magician 2128. Let's go and find out if there's any romance ahead for you. Let me go see. I did 2 minutes ago. So Crystal, sweetie, if you want to post your question, also beautiful, please go for it. You do, Jita, you do. It's a yes, 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 yes. Farah, I don't have anything on PayPal yet, but if you do want to post your question, sweetie, I will answer you. So I am waiting over here for Farah, and I am also waiting for Crystal. So Farah and Crystal, please do post your questions. And into the meanwhile, I'm going to go and see Magician. I'm going to go and see if love is coming your way. So for Magician 2128, any romance headed your way? Nine of Swords, Six of Swords, Seven of Swords. Okay, we do have some possibilities that are coming on through over here. Thank you, Crystal, for posting. So Magician, single, romance headed your way. Thank you, Lilith. I am going to say that this is a yes for romance coming into your life, but we're going to have to wait till, I'm going to say somewhere around the first week of April before this person comes on into your life, Magician. I feel as though, thank you, Farah, also for posting your question. Beautiful. I feel as though this person has light brown hair. They also have, I feel as though they have green eyes. They have green eyes. They do. I don't see any markings onto their body like tattoos or piercings or anything of the such. I feel like they're about 5'8", 5'9". I feel like you do not know them yet. They seem to be of the sign of Pisces. I'm not quite sure how you're going to meet this person, but I feel like this person is just the most truthful person that you're ever going to find. I feel as though they've had some heartache into the past. I feel like they've had some, I feel like they've actually been cheating on into the past, which is where all this truth is really coming from. It's really important for them. So that being said, somebody is coming into your life, very kind, very kind. They love animals. For some reason, I'm getting cats and dogs, but I'm kind of getting cats more than I'm getting dogs. A lot of different possibilities coming on with this person for you. So I'm going to say, yes, Magician. We do have somebody here who's absolutely beautiful coming in for you, sweetie. So a very caring person. Let's hope that all this energy stays exactly as is, Magician. Let me go and see Crystal and then Farah. So what's Jeff's intentions about you now? And you're not sure if he's still mad at you or if he still wants to take you out on a date. He's confusing, right? Well, a lot of men are confusing, I have to say. Okay, the men onto this room, if there's any men here, are most likely going to say that we are confusing also, but I believe it. Yes, Magician, my gosh, if we can get the truth, right? That's all we ask for. Be truthful. All right, so let's go and see over here for you, Crystal. What are Jeff's intentions about you? So you're wondering if he's still kind of upset or not, right? Okay, I'm getting that we're not so much into a resting period anymore, but we are still a little bit afraid. Not afraid, but upset, okay? We're still a little bit upset over here, sweetie. So I'm going to say leave another 4 or 5 days, okay? Because I don't feel as though, yes, we're a little bit upset, but I kind of feel like we just want to turn the page and want to move on to something else. So I'm going to say over here, you know what? Let's, within the following 4 or 5 days, let's just turn this page all together. I feel like we're willing to go for that happiness, and this is what we want. So does he still want to take you on a date? What I'm seeing onto the energy today, it's a yes. I just kind of feel like you need to leave about 4 days before you actually do, that contact is what I'm seeing over here. So I'm going to say intentions are good. They are positive, but you need to wait a couple days still, okay? Farah, what is Humaid's new guy? Okay, feelings and thoughts towards you. Let's go and see that. And then I'm moving on over to Magician. I will answer that question for you, sweetie. So for Farah, we want to see the feelings and the thoughts. And here we go. So I'm getting over here Page of Cups followed out by the Two of Pentacles. I also have the Wheel of Fortune, Six of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. So what I'm getting as for this new person into your life over here is that right now we do believe that you do belong onto our path. We do want to have that happiness. We do want to get to know you a little bit more. So I feel as though we want more information. We want to just really figure out a little bit more about your personality. And then I feel as though we want to move on forward to develop this relationship. So I'm going to tell you over here, I do feel as though the feelings, they are there. They are at the beginning. The thoughts are about wanting to develop, wanting to get to know you more. So I'm going to say that you're really onto a new path over here. I feel as though things are going into a great direction. So Farah, I'm going to say keep on going, okay? Whatever you're getting from this new guy over here, it seems to be positive, and it seems to be going into that beautiful direction. So I say keep on dating, and things are just going to develop more and more on both sides. Everything is going right where it should be. So right now, I feel like we do have some nice feelings of attachment towards you, but we just want to get to know you a little bit more. Farah, beautiful soul. Not Farah, Magician. You want to go see, how do men see you? Let's go and see that. So how do men see you? How do men see you? Let's go see this. Regina, how are you doing, sweetie? Nice to see you. So how do men see you? Men see you as somebody who is very strong, is what I'm seeing, Magician. But as much as you are strong, they see you as being strong, but they also see you as being a beautiful and a very sensitive person. So they don't see you as somebody who is necessarily outgoing, so you don't necessarily go towards other people. But they do see you as somebody who is quite decisive, somebody who seems to know what it is that they do want. I believe that men, they like, and I'm getting here, and I don't know what your eyes look like. I'm getting the shape of your eyes for some reason, and I'm getting your hair. I feel also as though once they do know you and they know you a little bit more, I feel like it's that passion, it's that energy that you have towards others, towards life, towards what you move on towards also, I have to say. So this is really about what you're giving out as an energy to people around you. That is a very comforting energy where we simply feel accepted. We're not feeling like we're into a judged area. And I feel like that is really, really important. I don't feel as though also that there's a lot of pressure. It's kind of, you know, of course you want things to move along, but you're not the one who's going to give a lot of pressure at the beginning. So I'm going to say you seem to be somebody who is very passionate, somebody who when you do have that idea, you move on forward with it with great determination. And I feel like that is a beautiful attitude and a beautiful personality trait that people truly do enjoy about you. So this is what I'm going to say here, sweetie. Regina, the next couple of months, let's go and see what's going on. Let's go and see. So I'm going to go and see over here, Regina, and go see what is coming on. What's your question, Alexis? Go for it, sweetie. In the meanwhile, let's go and see over here. And my pleasure, Magician. So the next couple of months. Kiara, hold on a few moments, okay, sweetie? So Regina, let's go and see the next couple of months. What do we have? In the next couple of months, we have some truth that seems to be coming out over here. So truth is coming on out. You're going to be getting a lot of clarity. From the clarity that you're going to be getting, there's going to be a lot of cause and effect, I feel. So there might be somewhat, and I'm not going to say there's going to be consequences, but there's going to be a little something that's going to be coming on out over here. So truth is definitely going to be coming on out. I kind of feel like once in a while, you're going to feel like you have a little bit of a lack of focus over here. So that could be interesting to look at. I'm getting hard work. I'm getting patience. I'm getting somebody that you are very, very dependable. You're very reliable. And I feel like whatever it is that you're moving towards in work, I feel like you're moving towards it into a beautiful but steady and slow progress. So you're moving towards something that you would like to have, but it's going to be slow moving. Hello, Lizzie. How are you doing? This is about you being fulfilled with all this progress over here, getting that harmony into your life, getting a completion. You might even end up, I do have to say, into the following months traveling somewhere. So this is what I'm seeing so far. I'm seeing a lot of abundance coming on in, and I'm seeing that you're moving on forward and that you're leaving the past behind. So if you do need to leave anybody into the past, I kind of feel like that's what you're going to be doing. Let me go and take another deck out and go see what else is coming on forward. Thank you, Lilith. Thank you, Alexis. So let's go see over here. I am getting over here that there's a milestone within the following months. You're going to have a little bit of a shaky foundation, but something is going to completely change for you. So you're going to get that stability. You're going to have that success that you're looking for over here. So it is definitely arriving, whatever it is that you have your mind onto right now. Be careful for sneaky people. Sneaky people, okay? May it be a man or may it be a woman. I'm not quite sure who this is. I do feel as though it's a man. Be careful. Somebody might try to deceive you. Other than that, I do feel as though if you are single, that somebody is going to be coming into your life. And I feel as though you need more time for yourself. I feel like you need more attention for yourself. You need more you time. Take care of yourself, really. And this is what I'm seeing for you. So you know what? Into the following months, you really have the opportunity to do and to change what you desire. So it's time to start doing that, beautiful. Hello, Monica Valverde. Nice to see you, sweetie. A nice question, Monica. I see that you were inspired, sweetie. Alexis, is CJ living with his other kid's mom right now? Okay. Now recently, and he's not supposed to be around her due to his past. I feel like he's hiding something. Okay, let me go see. So I am with Alexis right now. Then I'm going to move on over to Monica. Nice to have you, Monica. I will be with you in just one moment. C. Wilson, you know, sometimes the energy does change, sweetie. The month of January is not finished over, but sometimes it does change. Let's, you know, cross our fingers and our toes. So let's go and see over here, Alexis, what is going on, sweetie. I am going to tell you that this is a no. I do not feel as though he is with this person at this moment. I do feel as though he did think about it, but he quickly changed his mind because he does know that he's not supposed to be there and that this could definitely bring quite a problem. So I am going to say I do not feel like he is there. I don't know. I kind of feel like he's at some friends. Monica, how do men usually perceive you? Let's go see it. Yeah, you're across everything, right? Okay, let's go see Monica and Kiara, you beautiful soul. If you would like to post your question out to me, sweetie, I'm going to answer you right after Monica, okay? Regina, my pleasure. Oh, I know, Alexis. That would be horrible. You definitely don't want that. So we are with Monica right now. How do men usually perceive you? All right. Hold on, I'm going to take another deck out over here also. I feel as though we see you as somebody who is very powerful. Somebody, though, who sometimes, for the people who really, really do know you, I feel like sometimes you kind of have some problems trying to figure out things, trying to make up your mind upon something. I'm getting over here that, you know what, you keep on going. Even when things are down, you keep on pushing on forward, and that is beautiful for you. I feel like friends and family are important for you. You are seen as somebody who has great kindness, somebody that we can feel comfortable around, somebody that we can trust, somebody who has a certain structure, but at the same time, a certain authority. Yet, I feel as though you're very, very practical. You give the impression anyways to the people that are around you that you do have a beautiful, solid foundation, that you are a stable person. So you have whatever it is that you need within you somewhat mastered. That being said, what I'm getting over here is altogether you do feel and you do give off those vibes that you are in harmony, that you are in a joyful place. Thank you, Lizzie B and Dat Anderson Kin. Nice to see you. So this is what you're giving off as a vibe. You're somebody who seems to be very powerful. In love, a little bit onto the, it's almost as if you let the other person decide a little bit more. It's almost as if you're a little bit shy onto that side. Sometimes in love, you can be a little bit manipulated also, is what I'm seeing over here. But altogether, if you ever see that there's any manipulation whatsoever, you are way up there and you are standing your ground. So good for you, sweetie. And that's what I got for you, Monica. Let me go and see over here. Did Sierra post the question out yet? Kiara, not Sierra, but Kiara, beautiful Kiara. Let me just write over here. That Anderson Kid is going to be coming on up. And I have Lizzie, and I just want to go see over here if I have anything from Kiara. There you go. So Kiara, and then Lizzie, and then I'm going to be with Dat Anderson's Kid. So... Kiara, there's an opportunity I would like to have as a job opportunity. Is it going to work out? Will the other commission base one that I want as well? Let me go see. I do know that I did see the other day. So these are two different opportunities, right? Is what I'm getting over here. Let me go see. Well, thank you, Monica. Thank you for coming to see us today again, Monica. So let's go see over here. Kiara, hello. HK, how are you doing? Let's go and find this out. So I am getting over here some, yes, they're two different ones, right? Okay. I am going to take two different decks out then to get really those vibes all together. So this is for the first one, and the other one, this is for the one that you would like to have. And I'm going to go and see the other one, which is the one that is commission based. Phoenix Embers, nice to see you. You know what, Alexis, don't torture yourself, sweetie. If you feel like writing to him, please do so. Don't torture yourself. I want you to have a beautiful night dream. You know, if you send him out just that little message, I feel like everything's going to be okay still. It doesn't mean that you want to see him. You just want to know that you're thinking about him, and there's nothing wrong about that. That is just nice and sweet and lovely for anybody's soul. So, beautiful Kiara, what is going on over here? Are both of them going to be possible? I am seeing that the very first one is going to be a possibility. As for the second one, I'm also going to say the second one, it is a great possibility also. So I'm going to say yes for both of them, sweetie. Well, thank you, Alexis. Thank you, sweetie. I do my best, beautiful. I do my very best, sweetie. You always have to follow your heart, okay? In all things, Alexis. Lizzie, a general message. Let's go and get that general message out for you. And Dat Anderson, kid, if you would like to post your question. You had a rough day. You're debating. Go for it, sweetie. And you know what? I'm just going to say go for it. How's that, Alexis? I'm not going to give you a choice. Do it. Make yourself feel good. Just let him know. Say, you don't have to write back to me or not. I just want you to know that I'm thinking about you. Wishing you a beautiful evening. That's it. Thank you, Lilith, sweetie. Yes, woot woot, Kiara. It's my pleasure, Kiara. Wishing you all the very best energy and vibes coming your way, sweetie. Lizzie, let me go and see that general message for you. I'm getting over here that there's more information that you need upon something. I don't know exactly what it is that you want to move upon or that you're looking for, but there's more information that is needed. I'm also getting over here a certain motion, a certain moving on forward, but seems to be a little bit on pause. Coming from the lack of information that is over here. Hello, Zara. Nice to see you. So I'm definitely going to have to say, whatever it is that you're looking for over here, Lizzie, financially speaking, I'm going to say it's a little bit on pause. So if you're looking for that raise or you're looking for a different position or a project, I'm not going to say a no forever, but I'm going to say there's a little bit of a pause over here. Okay, Alexis, go for that, sweetie. And you let me know how that goes, okay? That being said, when I'm getting over here with a page, the page is also telling me over here that we're a little bit in lack of action. I feel, Lizzie, that in general, generally speaking over here, I feel like we're a little bit on the pause button. I feel like there's something that we would like to express. I feel like there's things that we would like to do, but maybe we're worried. Maybe there's blockages. Maybe there's other things around us that are just simply kind of stopping us from doing what we would like to do. So what I am going to tell you over here is let's, you know, if there's anything stopping you, is it a lack of information? Let's go and get that information. If it's anybody who's in your way who's creating your blockage, let's remove that person from that blockage. Because we need to move on forward. I feel as though there's a lot of pauses over here, and I kind of want to unblock them. What I am getting over here, hold on, I'm getting the Two of Wands. I'm also getting over here at some point, okay, within the following, I'm going to say 6 to 7 weeks. I feel like whatever it is that is financial over here is going to end up to unblock. I do see some prosperity. I do see some benefits and some beautiful investments coming on through. So I'm definitely going to have to say that I do feel as though things are moving into the right direction. Love-wise, if you're interested in anybody, I'm still going to say, I'm going to tell you, I feel like they're a little bit onto the down, so they're a little bit onto the pause. I feel like within the following weeks, there is going to be a certain motion. Things are going to start moving, but at this moment, you can't really expect anything to move on forward. So whatever it is that you want to do and you want to move on forward with over here that I was speaking about, it's a yes, go for it. Let's start moving, whatever that idea is. Why? Because you're not alone. Why? Because you are well surrounded by people who do love you and people who do want to help you and assist you in just really doing whatever it is that you want to manifest right now. So this is what I'm seeing. So I'm going to say love a little bit on pause. I'm going to say work on pause, career, but career definitely seems to move within the following weeks. Let's go see Dat Anderson Kid. You want to know if Alexis is going to text you on your birthday next week. I'm about to be 23. Oh, so old, that Anderson Kid. You're so old. All right, let me go see. You're so hilarious. Let's go and find that out. So is Alexis going to text you on your birthday next week? And a happy birthday if I don't see you until then. I wish you the very best day. Okay. Let's go see. So Dat Anderson Kid. Here we go. It really is, right? I'm not going to say you can double your age because I'm not that old, but I do have to say, or that young. But yes, you can almost double your age to get to mine. Almost. Let's go see over here for that young kid. Are you going to get that call? I'm getting that the fog is going to lift, but I'm getting a certain deception. That Anderson Kid, sweetie. As much, I feel as though you're going to have a really nice birthday, by the way. I do feel like you're going to have a lot of people around you who love you and who care about you. But as for this Alexis, I'm going to have to say a no for this one, sweetie. And I'd love to say yes. But hopefully this is going to change. And, you know, she's going to go into that loving energy. And she's just going to want to reach out to you. But for the moment, I'm going to have to say a no. You're not almost 30, that Anderson Kid. You're still 7 years away. You're not even halfway, mathematically speaking, you know, to your 30. You need to be 25. So I'm going to say you're just really young. Enjoy it, that Anderson Kid. And enjoy your birthday. HK, reading for you and James for next week. Let's go see what's going on. So, reading for you and James for next week. Sierra, hello. Thank you, Lizzie. So, HK, reading for you and James. Sierra, you're going to be coming up in a few moments. I'm with HK, Phoenix Embers, and then it's your turn. My pleasure, that Anderson Kid. So, I am getting over here the 10 of Cups followed out by the Hermit. transitions coming on through, a bit of happiness. So I'm going to say you're going to have an up and down kind of week is what I'm seeing over here. So get ready, okay? I feel as though the beginning of the week, not too much news from James. Things are a little bit on pause, not too much happening over here. I feel as though there's going to be a certain transition that's going to happen. We're going to be going out onto a date. I feel like we're going to be seeing each other. It's going to be great fun. We're going to enjoy our company. A lot of abundance, a lot of wanting to see each other again. And then I kind of feel like we start off with the following week. I kind of feel as though we get back into the same pattern. So what I am going to say over here is I do feel as though, yes, there is that movement. There's a pause, there's a movement, there's a dating, there's enjoying oneself, and then I kind of feel like we get back into that pause. But we get into the end of the week where we're at the Two of Swords, where we're actually kind of wondering, oh, when's the next time we're going to see each other again? Or what's going to be the next thing that's going to happen? So this is what I'm seeing with you and James. So pause, you're going to see each other, it's going to be fun, and then a little bit of a pause again. Phoenix Embers, any love interest coming your way? Let's go and see. Any love interest coming your way? All right, so here we go. I am getting over here the Sun, followed out by the King of Pentacles. I'm also getting some manifestation over here, followed out by the Nine of Cups. Thank you, Sierra, sweetie. I'll get all your questions at the same time. I'm also getting some strength, and I'm getting the beautiful Magician over here. So I am going to say that you do have somebody who seems to be popping into your life right over here, who's going to be bringing a lot of joy into your life, a lot of strength, and I feel like a lot of novelties, a lot of things that that you've been waiting for. And I just kind of feel like this relationship is going to bring you all that power that you've been looking for so long. You know, sometimes in life we just kind of wonder, when is this going to happen? When is it going to happen? Or, you know, and then somebody just kind of pops into our life and they're just that person that we've been looking for so long, right? This is what I'm feeling is this person who's coming in for you. So definitely, there's no doubt about it. Over here, we do have somebody popping into your life. Now, they seem to be coming in, though, I'm going to say within the following 3 months, okay? They're not coming in quite right away. I feel as though they are strong. They are tall. I feel as though financially speaking, they are quite stable. Brown hair, brown eyes is what I am seeing. This is somebody who seems to be of an earth sign, and they like to be out, they like to go out, they like to walk. They don't necessarily like a lot. They don't like gatherings with a lot of different people around or anything of the such, but they truly do just enjoy being around you. They enjoy having that type of company, and I believe that they're just going to bring this new energy, this new vibe into your life where happiness is going to be there and a lot of different possibilities coming on through. And I kind of feel like this person is going to be coming into your life when you're least expecting it. You're just really not even manifesting this person, and they're going to appear. So yes, you're ready, aren't you? I'm ready for you, Phoenix. Sierra, you have a date on Sunday with David. Let's go and see those talks. And you've been texting this guy, Dean. Let me go see. You are busy, beautiful. Okay. Let's start this off and let's go see what we can find for you, okay? Well, let me just put that over there. Let's start off with David. So you have a date on Sunday with David. Let's go see. It is my pleasure, sweetie. Let's go and get those thoughts. Okay. I am getting over here a lot of action, a lot of things that are moving around. I'm getting generosity. I'm getting over here a beginning of love is what I'm getting over here on Sunday with David. I don't know if it's your love towards him or if it's him towards you, but there is definite interest over here. This is about being generous. It's about wanting to do things with you. It's about wanting to meet up with you. It's about wanting to have that action. It's about being insightful and open and wanting these new beginnings. So I'm definitely going to have to say over here, I feel as though your date is going to go really, really well. I don't know if you guys, you know, it's not quite clear if you're destined to be together over here or not, but I definitely feel as though David is going to want to be with you, is going to want some type of development. So I'm going to say you're going to have a beautiful date with David on Sunday, no doubt about it. Now let me go and see. No, 6:15, Lilith, because I have to do Hwanson, sweetie. Hwanson takes a good 10 minutes, so. Let me go see. When I'm done with Hwanson, Lilith, it'll be the end, sweetie. So you've been texting with this guy, Dean. Let me go and see the thoughts upon Dean. Let's go and see this. I'm getting over here the King of Pentacles, followed out by the Page of Swords. I'm also getting the Hermit. I'm getting the Nine of Cups over here and the Knight of Swords. So, Dean, what about Dean? Dean definitely wants to be with you. Now, Dean is going to be very serious. Dean wants some beginning. Dean has definitely been thinking about you. Dean does not want to be alone anymore. And Dean wants to bring a lot of happiness into your life. So I'm going to say that this is a well thought out, seems to be somebody who was quite balanced into his life, financially speaking also. So I'm going to have to say, I like Dean. I say go for it. Go on your date with David, see how that goes for you. And you know what? I say continue texting with Dean. See how it goes with David, and then why don't you meet up with Dean and see which guy, you know, you like best. Up to you to pick here, sweetie. I feel like David is really going to, I feel like David is going to fall in love with you, but I'm not sure that you're going to fall in love with him. As for Dean, into the cards right now, he seems like the perfect man for you, Sierra. No problem, Monica. Go for it, sweetie. We're still here, sweetie, for another 25 minutes. Beautiful. So this is what I've got for you, beautiful Sierra. In the meanwhile, I'm going to start off over here with our friend Hwanson. So I'm going to do as I usually do with Hwanson. I'm going to take some charms out. I'm going to take some cards out for him and some for her. Let me go see Regina first. Let me go see. Does Donald plan on returning? Because you just don't trust him. Okay. Let me go see that, sweetie. Does Donald plan on returning? Because you just don't trust him. Thank you, Monica. Ah, I'll check that out. Okay, I've been finding quite a few of them, I have to say, of those secret admirers, Monica. So, Regina, what is going on over here with Donald? Does he plan on returning because you simply don't trust him? At this moment, truly, he is trying to balance things out into his life. I do have to say at the same time that I do not feel as though he's looking towards the future right now. He's kind of has this relationship a little bit on pause into his mind. Why? Because he's trying to balance things out. That being said, it's not a lie if he did tell you that he was going to come back. I do still, hello, Bobby. I still feel as he wants to come back towards you. But what he's not telling you is that he does have some uncertainties over here, Regina. So he's just trying really to balance his life out over here. But I do feel as though he does love you and you're very, very important into his world. But it's not just about you. I feel like there's a lot going on into his life. There's a lot of anxiety over here. So What I am going to tell you is he going to come back at this moment? It's a little bit unsure. Is he planning on returning, though? I'm going to say yes, he is planning. Is it going to come on true, though? It's planning. He's planning it. It's true, but he has not yet made his decision. Monica, do you have any secret admirer? Well, let's go and see that. And then I'm going to be with Sierra. Hello, Rocky's World. Nice to see you. So do you have, and Bobby, thank you. Does Monica have a secret admirer? I have some endings over here. I have some justice. I have some pleasure coming on through. I'm getting some sorrow. I'm going to have to say no onto this one, sweetie. I'm going to have to say no. But I do believe you're absolutely adorable, Monica. But no secret admirer at the moment. Sierra, when is Dean going to ask you out then? Hopefully Dean's going to ask you soon, sweetie. I'm going to check it out with the pendulum, and I'm going to check it out with the cards, okay? So we're going to start off with this deck over here. We're going to go and find that out. So Sierra, Rocky's World, and Bobby. So when is Dean going to ask you out? Hello, Blue Skies. Nice to see you, and thank you. When is Dean going to ask you out? Dean is shy, beautiful. Yes. You know what, Monica? It just takes one single day. It just takes one single glance. Okay, he's shy. He's shy that you're going to turn him down, Sierra. I mean, if you're up for it, why don't you ask him out, beautiful? I feel as though he really is shy that you're going to turn him down and that you're going to say no. Hello, Goddess, and thank you. So what I am going to say over here is that we are going to develop some type of a plan, of a clear plan, and we are going to ask you, but I don't feel like it's going to be until the following 2 weeks. So I'm going to say 2 weeks unless you make a move first, Sierra. And I'm going to go and check out the pendulum. I said I was going to check out the pendulum. So let's go and find out over here. Thank you, Bobby. I will answer all your questions at the same time. So let's go and see when are we going to be seeing Dean? When is Dean going to be asking? In how many weeks? Please do let me know. In how many weeks? Please let me know the number. In how many weeks? All right. I am getting over here somewhere between a 2 and a 3. So I'm going to say between 2 and 3 weeks here, sweetie. Unless you make that move. If you make the move before, I really like Dean. I really do. He seems like a sweetheart. Rocky's World. What is Roberto dealing with currently? And I'm getting a bad feeling. Okay. Let's go see what's going on. Did you miss your new question, Regina? Where's your new question, sweetie? Let me go see. Hold on here, Rocky's World. I know, yes, you did miss it, sweetie. It was about 5 minutes ago. Regina, does Donald plan on returning because you don't trust him? My answer to you was, at this moment, it is unclear. He has not yet decided if he was going to return or not, but within his plans, what he did tell you, if he did tell you that he was going to return, it is truthful. It is what he wishes to do. Yet, into the truthfulness of it all, he has not yet decided, but he does plan on returning. Your reading is about 5 minutes ago, sweetie. So, Rocky's World, what is Roberto dealing with currently? So, I am getting over here. Here we go. Let's go see. I'm getting over here, you know, how's he dealing and what is going on over here. I feel like whatever is going on is a lot in between the conscious and the subconscious. It's a little bit of a mixed feelings over here. I feel as though right now we're lacking that self-control. We're lacking those answers that we are looking for ourselves. I feel as though we're a little bit lost, actually, is what I am seeing over here. So we are a little bit lost. We don't really quite know where to go or what to do. So I am kind of feeling as though there might be a little bit of a distance that might be going on over here. What I can say is it's not that we don't love you. It's not that we don't want to be with you. It's just that right now we have a lot of lack. We have a lot of struggle, and we do have some obstacles is what I am seeing. So let me take another deck out and go get some more information. Thank you, Sierra. Did you find your reading, Regina, sweetie? Let's go and see what this deck over here, actually. So, as I said, I feel as though he's a little bit lost. He does care for you. He does love you, but he's lost. I feel as though right now what he needs to do is release some baggage. He needs to let go of some things. He needs to move on to calmer waters. I feel as though there are some lessons that he needs to accept. And right now he's overcoming different type of hardships into his life. So I kind of feel like there's almost over here a certain pause or a certain distance that is there, that is present. That being said, I am getting our knight over here, which is telling me that we are and we do want to be with you. I'm getting a following of the heart. I'm getting romance. I'm getting, you know, being creative and being together and loving ourselves. And I'm getting over here, getting that happiness and that clarity and that hope. So whatever it is that he is looking for right now, Roberto, I feel as though he is going to find it within the following week. So within the following week, he is going to be finding it. And I feel like things are going to put themselves back on track. So don't worry about him leaving. Don't worry about a breakup. I don't see that happening whatsoever. He's a little bit lost. He needs to find himself again. He is going to be doing that within the following 6 to 7 days. So things are just going to be okay, Rocky's World. It has nothing to do with you. There's nothing that you can do, sweetie. It's really about him. Bobby, let's go and get, I have 2 questions here from you. So let's go get, 2 questions. So what's going on with Michelle, and are things over? And do I see you moving and relocating? And if so, when? Okay. What is going on over here, Bobby? Let me go see. My pleasure, Rocky's World. Have a beautiful end of the day, sweetie. So what's going on? Are things over? Let's go and find that out. What's your second question, Regina, sweetie? If you could post it for me, sweetie. I don't know what it is, sweetie. I'm with Bobby here. Please post me your question and I will answer it. The last question I got from you into the chat was, does Donald plan on returning? And that question I did answer, sweetie. And I'm not getting a second question into my live feed over here. So if you want to post it to me, beautiful, please do so, and I will answer it, sweetie. I'm just not seeing it over here into my donations, okay? So please do post it. I'm going to read Bobby, and then I'll answer your question, okay? So Bobby, what's going on with Michelle, and are things over? Eight of Swords over here. 10 of Swords. I kind of feel like there is a little bit of a There's a little bit of a want of an ending, but not quite. Well, let me explain. And I'm going to take some more cards out over here from what I am seeing. I feel like right now, if I'm not talking about the heart and I separate, because often that's what happens, our head says something and our, you know, our heart says something else. I feel as though into our thoughts, into our head, I feel like it's somewhat over, but into our heart, it is not. Thank you, Lilith. I don't see any other ones, sweetie. So what I can tell you over here is that, you know what? I feel as though into our mind, it is over, but into our heart, it is not. We're still looking for that balance. We're still looking for that compromise. We're still looking for what if, or what could, or what should we do. So is it over? I'm going to say no. But I do have to say right now, Bobby, that you're a little bit onto the downside into my reading over here. So I feel as though right now might not be a good time to, let's say, contact or to, you know, send messages or anything of the such. Kind of feel like Michelle needs a little bit of room and a little bit of place. That being said, if you leave her this room and you leave her this place that is necessary for her, I feel like she's going to end up unblocking. So I don't feel as though things are necessarily going to be over. I'm going to take some more cards out to go and get more information on this with another deck. What I can truly see over here is that her mind is saying one thing, her heart is saying another. Therefore, she's a little bit caught and trying to find her answers. So you do bring her some fulfillment. You do bring her some completion, some harmony. She is looking for that joyous outcome. She's looking for something good. But at the same time, she's looking for a certain emotional control, a certain balance, and a certain compassion. She wants somebody who is quite supportive into her life at the same time. So what I can tell you over here is that she is feeling as though she's very overwhelmed. There is a lack of confidence right now. And for this very moment, she is trying to retreat from confrontation. She is not giving up. She's retreating from any type of conflict. So I feel as though in order to get that improvement, you need to leave her maybe 2 or 3 days and then contact her and see, you know, where we're at and what we have decided. At this moment, it is not yet decided. I cannot tell you that it is over because she truly does care for you. And her answer is not yet decided. She wants to be with you. She wants to be happy and she wants to have that completion with you. So what is she going to decide? I feel like she's going to decide into the favor of you. So it is left to be seen here. Okay. Regina, I'm glad you found it, sweetie. Bobby, let me go and see. Do I see you moving or relocating? And if so, when? Let's go and find that out. So do I see you moving or relocating? Blue skies, you're next, followed up by Goddess and Sierra. So do I see you moving or relocating? Right now, I'm going to say no. I'm not seeing you moving and I'm not seeing you relocating. I'm kind of seeing you put on pause. It's as if nothing is yet clear yet within your mind, and so you've decided to do nothing. So I'm definitely going to have to say over here that for relocating or anything of the such, I'm going to have to say a no onto this one. I don't see you moving at all. Not until the following 3 to 4 months. Blue skies, does a Taurus want to be monogamous with you in love? Let's go and see that right away. So for blue skies, does the Taurus want to be monogamous with you? Thank you, Amanda. Amanda, if you would like to post your question, sweetie, I will answer you, beautiful. Please do post me your question. So blue skies, does the Taurus want to be monogamous with you? The Magician, the King, the 9, and yes, and yes, and yes, and yes. And I'm going to have to say, again, I feel like this is a yes, so there's no doubt about it. It is a yes. I feel as though Taurus does want to be monogamous with you. So I say keep on going with this beautiful relationship, keep on dating, and let's keep grounding and getting more of a beautiful foundation over here. Goddess, let me go and see any messages about your job search. Any messages about your job search? Okay, let's go see. Honestly here, sweetie, I feel like there's a little bit more effort that could be put into the whole thing. Okay, got you, Amanda. I feel as though there's a little something more that we can do, a little bit more effort perhaps that we can do. Maybe bring our curriculums at more places or post them out more online. There's a little something more that we can do. I feel like we're not really utilizing all of our beautiful potential that we have. Thank you, Lilith. But I do see over here that we do seem to be jumping into something new. So what I can tell you, Goddess, is into your job research. I feel as though there is something that you want, there is something that you would like to manifest, but it's almost as if sometimes maybe somebody might offer you something, but it's not quite what you would like, so you're still waiting on to the other one. Yeah, so you know what? I'm definitely going to have to say over here, hello, beautiful Nunet. Definitely going to have to say, let's put a little bit more effort into this. You're jumping into something new. This is something that you've been manifesting. It's something that you've been wanting to have. So keep on moving forward towards it, sweetie. I feel like this is coming. We do have some new beginnings with my page of wands over here. So it's a yes. I feel like a new job is going to be coming towards you. I'm going to say conservatively within the following, let's say 6 to 7 weeks. So new job is coming towards you, and it's something that you've been manifesting. So good for you, and congratulations, Goddess. How are you doing, beautiful Nunet? Sierra. So I'm going to ask him, good for you. How would the date go? And you only know each other through Facebook. First dates, first texts, first dates, anything that is of a first, right? Sierra, stressing, I get it. I definitely do. Kind of stressful. It's just about breaking that ice every single time, right? So let me go and see over here what I've got going on. Oh, I understand you, Sierra. It's tough, sweetie. Let's go and see. So, for Sierra, how is this date going to go with Dean? Oh, Amanda, you're next. Amanda, into your general. I have not forgotten about you, sweetie. So, I'm with Sierra, Amanda for the general, and Brenda. Buenuelos. I hope I'm saying your name well, sweetie. Thank you for your donation, beautiful. So here we go. Let's go and see over here what I have coming on over for you, Sierra. How is this date going to go? Look at that. I told you it's going to be good, Sierra. 2 of Cups. Look, can we get any better? No. The Emperor. Now he's going to feel as though, you know, this is just meant to be, and we're going to be into our position. I feel like we're going to try and just be romantic and beautiful with you, sweetie. So this is going to be good. My 2 swords into a reverse position. So we're not even wondering, is this going to work? Is it not going to be good? No, it's going to be a nice date. Things are going to go well. And if we're going to conclude with something good, let's stop with this one over here, Sierra. So this is all about 10 of Cups. Could we get any better in love? No, this is perfect for you. So first dates, they're hard, but this is going to be a good one. It's going to be a nice one. Go for it, Sierra. I am loving Dean. I want to know all about you and Dean after your date, Sierra. You've got this, sweetie. Let me go and see over here. Amanda, beautiful Nunet. I'll be with you in a couple moments also. Okay, sweetie? So, Amanda, let's go and do a general reading over here with this deck and with this one. All right. So you have some endings, you have some beginnings, you have some transitions coming into your life over here, Amanda, I do have to say. So some changes. Now, changes can definitely be good. And in this case, I feel like they're good. So we're talking here about keeping that perseverance, not being afraid of thinking about all the consequences and everything that's going to come on up. No, this is about you finding your happiness, and you are going to be finding your true happiness with our beautiful Nine of Cups. Now, in order to find your happiness, you're going to have to go through a couple little changes, a couple little modifications over here, but you're going to do that with patience and beautiful strength. That being said, somebody from the past you need to let go of if you have not yet so, because I do kind of feel like there's still a little bit of temporary imbalance, maybe a little bit of sadness still coming on through. Thank you, Nunit, for posting your question, sweetie. And I'm seeing as though you don't really have any hard choices to make. I feel like things are going to go quite roundly, so quite well. If I move on forward and I switch up decks for you, Amanda, let's go see over here. And let's go find some more answers. I am getting over here that sometimes you're a little bit anxious. I'm getting a little bit anxiety. I'm getting that sometimes, we self-blame ourselves. Sometimes there might even be a little bit of insomnia or something coming on through. So what I am going to say is that I feel like you need more support around you. May it be family, may it be at work. You need more cooperation. More cooperation onto projects or teamwork is just going to bring you up so much higher, so much quicker. You lost your dad. Oh, this is where maybe that anxiety is coming on through over here. Okay. Mentally haunted over here. Okay, I'm getting it. That insomnia, sweetie. And that's where your sadness is coming from. Amanda, please do try to talk to your dad as much as possible. Know that your dad is around you. Know that your dad is always around you. I do have to say, just call upon him. Tell him how you're feeling. And if you want to have any signs from him, please do ask him. And if he's able to do so, he will give you some, no doubt about it. Okay. Sierra, I saw that you were going to be going out on a day. I saw that he was going to ask you out in about 2 weeks. So I'm guessing you're going to do it before the following 2 weeks here, sweetie. Alexis, good for you. I'm proud for you, sweetie. Let me know how that goes. Good for you. I'm sure, Alexis, that you're feeling better just knowing that you sent that message that you've been thinking about since last night. So Sierra, I'm going to say in about a week maximum, you're sending that text out. 1 week. So what I have to say for your dad, please, Amanda, please talk to your dad as much as you can. Know that he is there. He is with you. But of course, as much as we do keep them into our heart, into our lives, we do need still, to kind of move on forward with them into our hearts and into our love. What I'm seeing over here is that we have some new ideas. We have some fresh thinking. There's new things coming into your life. And I feel like we're getting more of a clear plan. And this is really about wondering. I'm looking towards a future and I'm wondering, do I take that opportunity? Yes or no? Okay, I feel like you're going to take it. Okay, so good for you. You're breaking down barriers. I feel like you're healing from your dad. So this is really about moving on forward. I feel like more cooperation, more is coming towards you. A couple little challenges here and there, mostly coming from that beautiful heart of yours. So take your time, heal, sweetie, and everything is going to be just okay. I was nervous. I told him I don't want to stress away. So okay, there you go. Okay. I was more nervous. I told him I don't stress over me, so I don't feel a lot better. Okay, that you missed him. Okay, well, you know what? You did what you wanted to do, sweetie, so good for you. He knows that you miss him. He knows now that you have not yet given up on him, and that's all that you wanted truly from this, sweetie. So I'm definitely going to have to say over here, it's a good move. You're moving into the right direction. Brenda. I'm a Cancer dealing with a Capricorn. Let's call him T. Sure thing. And we are no contact. Okay. I was wondering if he is going to reach out to you. Let's go and see that, sweetie. Amanda, my pleasure, sweetie. Stay strong, sweetie. Things are going to get better. You are going to heal and happiness is going to come back into your life. So for Brenda, You're in no contact. You're wondering if he would reach out back to you. My pleasure, Alexis. You've got this, sweetie. As much as you don't always believe that you've got it, you've got this. Okay, what do we have coming on over here for you, Brenda? Is there going to be contact or not? At this moment, sweetie, as much as I would like to say a yes, I'm going to have to say a no for the moment. I feel like if there is a contact, the contact is going to be something of more of a passion type relationship. I don't necessarily see love. I'm seeing a breaking point. I'm seeing a tower moment. I'm seeing a certain ending where the commitment has been compromised. We've put that on pause. Right now, we're into this world of, we're not into a no. We're not into a yes. We're into this uncertainty. We're into a moment of conflict where we don't really quite know which motion or which action to take. We do think quite strongly of you, and I do see it over here with the Empress in abundance, but I feel as though if we do contact you, it is going to be of some type of manipulative type of way. It might just be not a long-term relationship. It might just be, you know, for casual fun here and there. So if that's good with you, then that is perfect. I will tell you that there is a great chance for an opportunity over here. But as for a long-term relationship at this moment, unfortunately, I'm not seeing it, sweetie. But you know what? Things do change. So who knows, beautiful? Who knows what the future will bring, Brenda? Noonet, let me go and get your questions here, sweetie. There was the okay. Are you going to get hired at Tory Burch? Okay, so are you going to get hired at Tory Burch? I'm getting the Ten of Swords. I'm also getting the Temperance. I'm getting the Page over here, followed by the Page. I'm getting the Son of Wands, so I'm getting a lot of different possibilities. Things are moving quite quickly. I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes. I do feel like you are going to get hired over there, sweetie. Let me go see what February looks like for you, and let me go see about Bernard, if he misses you and how he feels about that, okay? I'm going to go and see that before I go look what February looks like for you. So how does Bernard feel that you haven't reached out to him? How does Bernard feel that you haven't reached out to him in 2 days? I'm getting over here that it is something that I don't feel as though we're all that worried about it. I feel that it's a question of discipline is what I'm getting over here. He's not going to contact you in return because he is trying to be disciplined. He's trying not to reach out to you because he must feel as though you don't necessarily want to reach out to him right now. He's feeling as though at the same time though that he is a little bit left out of all of this. So does he miss you? Yes, I do get over here almost as if we've been a little bit forgotten. I am getting some disillusionment. So I am going to say I don't necessarily feel like he is going to reach out because he was trying to respect you and respect what you have decided. But he does find that it's a little bit odd that you have not that he's disappointed that you have not reached out yet. Now, what's going to be coming up for you, sweetie, into the month of February? What's the month of February look like? What does the month of February going to look like? Your luck. And that is nice, Noonet, because I know you've been looking for that. Your luck, it's going to change, okay? We're going to stop going against the flow and we're going to start changing things. So we're going to at least try to change our faith and to try to change our path. I am getting over here that we do have some pain. We do have some mental anguish. A little bit maybe of injustice, maybe heart-wise. I don't feel as though you're always treated the way that you should be in love, Nunit. I'm getting over here that we're not always ready for what's kind of coming on in, and sometimes we just kind of feel like we should give in, and I don't want you to give in. I don't want you to do that. I want you to stay strong. I want you to know that relationship wise there is somewhat of an imbalance over here. There is some tension. There is a little bit of codependency. I feel like there's a lot of different types of misunderstandings. That being said, you are speaking to me about Bernard, so I don't know if Bernard is still with, you know, the other lady or not, but it does come into, it does come in correlation with over here a compatibility issue. So being that, you know, he is with somebody else, it is a little bit complicated because of that. That being said, I feel that with your self-discipline, believing in yourself, being confident about your success and moving in control, that you're moving in the right direction. I'm seeing a fresh start. I'm seeing you being spontaneous and carefree, and that is a unit that we know. So this is about moving on towards something that is completely new and knowing that we just have that potential and that boundless potential. So new things are coming forward to you career-wise, sweetie. I feel like you're getting more into your place, into your position. Also, psychologically, emotionally, relationship-wise, though, I kind of still feel like you're a little bit stuck into a pickle because you're still a little bit with people who are with other people, so it does complicate the situation a little bit, sweetie. Are you going to be approved for your unemployment? Let me go and see. Let me go and see. Are you going to be approved for that? Are you going to be approved for that unemployment? Laura, shoot for it, sweetie. Go for it, beautiful. I would never, ever, ever turn you around, beautiful soul. How are you doing, Laura? So what I am getting over here for you, Nunit, are you going to get approved? I'm getting over here the 10 of Pentacles. It is a yes, sweetie. I do believe you will be approved. That's okay, Laura. Go for it, sweetie. I am here. Laura, as you post your questions, I'm going to work on Juanson, okay? Hold on here just a second. Okay. Just one moment. Okay. So, oh, Laura, I'm so sorry, sweetie. You took him to the ear doctor and they found cancer tumors in his ears. Oh, I'm so sorry, Laura. I'm sorry, beautiful. Are they going to be able to treat him? Cancer energy pull 3. Oh, sweetie. Okay. So, so you would like to have the Cancer's energy and then you would like me to find the other ones, right? You're going to do it, Noonet. You're going to find it, sweetie. If anybody can do it, it's you. You are strong. You're so much stronger than you know that you are, Noonet. Okay. Let's go and see Cancer's energy over here. Okay. I am getting over here that this is about, I feel like Cancer's energy is a little bit on pause over here. I'm getting that we're really just stuck. I don't feel like you're going to get any news for him into the following week or so. I'm getting that we are really just stuck into a stagnant pause where we don't want to believe into our destiny, but we're a little bit stuck into our destiny. We would like to have that motion, but because of the COVID, they can't put him to sleep to do that or give him any treatment. I'm so sorry, Laura. I'm sorry, beautiful. In about 5 weeks. Yeah, no, he's still stuck. I'm getting a paralysis over here. I'm getting a certain pause. I feel as though emotion-wise, he is open to see you. He is quite incentful, but at the same time, he's trying to find that balance. So the reason being why you're not having any contact and why he's just not around you right now is because he's not able to. It's not because he doesn't want to. He just has too much going on into his life right now. He's just not able to see you, sweetie. Don't worry, Laura. Don't worry, sweetie. Just, you know, get yourself home safe, okay, beautiful? So as for Cancer's energy, Cancer is on standby right now. Cancer is not able to do anything whatsoever because of the situation that he's in. He's being way too controlled, way too watched, and it's not that he doesn't want to be with you. He's just not able to. You're thinking about walking away. You've been thinking about that for quite some time. You have a lot on your plate, Laura. Follow with your heart. Go one step at a time and see where that brings you. I have to say, 5 weeks is a long time to not have any contact. Quite frankly, I know that he has rules upon, you know, writing and texting and stuff. I would, you know, write to him. Say, you know, if he wants to continue this relationship, it's only fair that you'd be able to write too. It doesn't necessarily mean when he gets a message that it's coming from a lover. I receive messages all the time and they're not from lovers. So, you know, there's no real reason for it. It's almost as if there are some rules that need to be changed into this relationship, Laura, so you have more abundance, you have more availability, and you have more openness, more control a little bit to speak what you need to say whenever it's necessary, so you get that information. What I'm getting over here, I pulled out some cards onto the future between you and Cancer, and what I seem to be getting over here is that this is about beginnings. It's about good news coming on in. It's about releasing that old. So that would be about, you know, not the ex, but the wife. It would be about releasing the wife, but not being able to do so. So we're trying to defend ourselves as best as we can. We're trying to respect our boundaries as best as we can. And we're trying to stand our ground so nobody gets hurt in any kind of way. And I kind of feel like this is what Cancer is doing. So as for the future between you and Cancer at this moment, I have to say I'm not seeing any movement, sweetie. I feel as though right now he is trying to protect himself and his wants as best as possible without necessarily looking towards a future, because the future right now for him is quite uncertain. He doesn't know how to go get it. And let me go and see over here. Hold on. Let me just go and put this over here. Let's go and check out for Let me go see what's going on with you, okay? What's going to be coming on out? It's almost as though he thinks that you're always going to be there, Laura. That you're never going to leave, and that whenever he's ready, well, he's going to be ready. And if he's never ready, it doesn't really change much. And this is really what I'm getting. And as much as he loves you and as much as he cares about you, it's as if he is, it's not as if he is first and you are second. It's not a completion between you and him, or what is necessary between both of you guys. He's always going to come out first. And so until those financial reasons are always there, I don't really see him leaving at this moment. As for you, I took out some cards just upon you, beautiful, to see what's coming out for you. I'm getting over here transformations. I'm getting some endings and some changes, certain closures. So I kind of feel as though you're looking for something new. And this is what you're telling me over here. You're telling me that you're thinking of ending. I feel like at some point you are going to end up ending it because you're just not feeling comfortable within this situation. You're not getting what you want. You're not manifesting what you want. But at the same time, I have to say, as soon as you're going to say that you're going to end it, I feel like he is going to be a little bit more present into your life. He's going to try to incorporate himself again back for a little while, and then he's going to leave a little bit again and get back into the same type of situation. So I kind of feel like it's a little bit of a vicious circle. You're going to make a move, and he's going to decide, because you're cutting him out, that he's going to get closer, and then you're going to take him back, and you're going to be stuck again into the same thing. Oh, Laura, he doesn't even have to. He could take his phone and he could text you. He could write to you on Facebook. He could write to you on he could write to you an email into, I don't know, incognito mode onto the PC. He could write from work. He could do, there's many different things that he could do. He is not doing it. And Laura, I love you, sweetie, and I want the very best for you, and I know that you're hurt. I just feel like things need to change for you, or you're going to stay stuck into this cycle, Laura. You know, it's always about him and what's going on with him, but you're never considered anywhere into this, and I feel like you need to be considered. So I'm going to tell you, Laura, here, you do what you want with all of this, sweetie, but I feel like you need to stand your ground. If you want to continue this relationship, it's fine. It's perfect if that's what you want, but he needs to be more considerate towards you. You need to be able to write whenever you want. You need to be able, you know, you can't be completely blocked off and he decides everything. It's just not right. It's not right for you. Let me go and see over here what is going on with Juanson. Yes, Juanson. So let's go see Juanson. There's so many things that he could do, Laura, that he doesn't do, sweetie. So what I'm getting over here is Knight of Pentacles. I'm also getting the Nine of Swords, the Queen of Swords over here. Now this is all for Juanson on the top. On the bottom line, we're going with Justice. Justice, we're going to be taking out some cards over here also. So Juanson is at 237. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to take out a couple little charms. I'm going to write down my timestamp for Juanson at 237. And here we go. You're not at this moment, Laura. You're not. As much as, you know, he loves you and he wants to be with you, his priority right now is his financial security. His financial security passes by his relationship that he has right now. And that is his utmost priority. And that's where the problem is. You're willing to leave everything for him, and he's not willing to do the same thing at this moment. So he needs to put his priorities straight, or he needs to start at least showing you more respect and to try to modify some things into this unsaid contract that you have between you guys, so you're feeling more respected. Thank you, beautiful Lilith. What I'm getting over here for you, Juanson, I'm getting over here that you are quite anxious. I know that you're happy today, but you're anxious. I'm getting some frustration. I'm getting some sadness. I'm getting over here that justice. You're afraid that she might not say yes. You would like to have some beginnings and you would like to move on forward, but you're afraid. What you need to have over here is, like the charm says, you need to be brave. You need to move on forward to find that key, and you need to contact, okay? You need to start to get things going. What I'm getting down here for her is that she doesn't want to make any decisions. She is feeling somewhat unbalanced right now, yet she is feeling happy. Yet she is a little bit unbalanced. She is holding on to you an awful lot over here. There's no doubt about that. And she is definitely not going over, she's not going anywhere. Laura, if you want to send me an email later, please go for it, sweetie. Let me know what you think, and, I'll write back to you. I promise, beautiful. I just feel, I really, really do. You're so kind. You're so loving. I know that you love Cancer. I don't want you to leave Cancer. What I want you to do is what is best for you. And what is best for you is that you have some respect and that he cares for you. So I would like to at least see you get that. He needs to modify that. If he's not able to do that for you, you know what? Many other men are going to do that for you with great love and with great pleasure, sweetie. But I know that you love Cancer, so I kind of feel like you need to modify this plan a little bit. And there is nothing, but nothing inconsiderate that you are asking about this whole thing. Let me go and give you some messages over here. Juanson, let's go with the blue roses on the tarot deck that you like a lot. It's my pleasure, Laura. Anything else? Send me that email, okay? And Laura, I love you, sweetie. Please do take care of yourself, okay? Try and have a peaceful night, sweetie. All I want is you by my side, Watson. I really appreciate when you help me out, and I know that you have helped her out quite some bit. Let's travel somewhere. I want to take pictures with you. And let's just go for that wine and that dinner, which I think is lovely. Let's go and do that other deck that you like, the Hermit one, Juanson. Let's go and see. Okay. I dream about you a lot. Maybe a little bit too much. So is she thinking about you? No doubt about it. Ace of Wands. If she was right in front of you, what would she say? She would want to say that she wants to start something off with you. That she feels that you're very, very important. I'll check that out, Laura. I'll check it out. I want to get you drunk is also what I'm getting over here. And sometimes I even wonder if, you even care. Why? Because there's that distance, Swanson. And I know that she knows that you do care for her. But does she really do, really know how much you really, really, really profoundly do care for her? And this is what I'm getting over here. So I'm getting over here that, gossip only hurts more, and I do not want to lose you. Good for you, Laura. Good for you, sweetie. Keep on going into that movement, okay? Please keep on going like that, sweetie. What would she say if she was standing right in front of you? Let's go see what this deck over here. Laura, I would love for anybody to do the exact same thing to me, sweetie. It is my great pleasure. Anything I can do for you, Laura, please let me know. I am only wishing that one day you come and you write me that email, or you come into this live and you tell me just all the greatness that's coming towards you. That is what I wish for every single one of you. Let me go see over here. I am getting, I'm still with Watson, okay? If she was right in front of you right now, what would she say? She would say that there is some competition around her, but she has grown. She doesn't want you to be afraid of that competition. She wants to be more direct, and she wants to have a beginning of a relationship, is what I'm getting over here. Let's go and see if Amanda and Ashley were into your past life. And then I'm going to go and answer Laura. And then we're going to stop for this evening. So let's go see over here if Amanda and Ashley were some type of squirrels in Watson's past life. Watson, I'm going to have to say no onto both of these. It's a no. And we're going to move on over now to our dear friend Laura. Let's go see if there's anything that you can do that can just shake them up. Let's go see. Okay, I'm getting destiny, I'm getting developments, I'm getting dissatisfied and contemplation. You know what? I feel like the only thing that you can truly do to kind of shake him up is to let him know that you are dissatisfied, that you are not happy, and what you plan to do about it. And that is the only way that you're going to change things. You need to send him a message, because that's not something that you usually do, right? You need to contact him some kind of way. And you need to let him know, may it be by email or by text, that, you know what, this is not working out for you. You know, you care about him, you want to move on forward with him, but you're moving alone is what you're doing right now. This is not a relationship. It is somewhat of a convenience. So you do need to let him know that you are more important than that. And if he wants to continue with you, the rules are going to have to change a little bit. And that is the only way you're going to shake things up. And if you send that out to him, I promise you, things are going to start changing. You're going to see something is going to change out of this. You cannot leave that unmodified. And if he truly holds on to you and he truly wants to be with you, he's going to make those modifications. You're not asking for the world here, Laura. You're asking for contact. You're asking for not being ghost. You're asking for, hey, let's talk to each other 2 or 3 times a week, maybe, not once every 5 weeks. You're talking about having more availability. You know, whatever happens, happens. If it's in a year or 2 years, okay. But let's be forward into our emotions and where we're going. So you need him to be trustworthy towards him, and you need to be able to make some movement towards him. And if you do that, you're going to shake some things up, sweetie. So that being said, my beautiful souls, I am going to go upstairs and have some dinner with the family. So I do love you guys. If there's anything else, Laura, anything, seriously, send me that email, okay? So love you guys. Lilith, I'll be writing to you, sweetie, a little bit later. I wish you guys so much love, so much strength, and we'll see each other tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as usual. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Good night, everybody.